Okay, I think that's everything. Alrighty. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Glad to be back here. But for those of you who don't know, in my my history with World of Warcraft, I used to play this game religiously. Back in, I want to say, it had to be right around the end of Wrath of the Lich King, and pretty much throughout most of Cataclysm. Although to be fair, Lich King was probably one of my more favorite parts of it. But then soon after that, I quit around the end of Cataclysm. Oh wait, no. I quit around the beginning to middle of Pandaria, I think. And that was just because I got bored of the game at the time. And then I got addicted to other games too. I think I was playing a lot of, I want to say League of Legends. A lot of League of Legends. But at the same time, my World of Warcraft account got hacked and banned. But I wasn't playing it at the time, so I didn't really care much for it. Until many years later when I tried to appeal it in. I've had so many videos dedicated to my appealing process of this game. And it's not been very good. Although recently, they've actually lessened the... Well, they've changed the system where it's like when an offense that used to be bannable on your first offense is no longer so you can appeal a decision. And I was able to appeal it after 5 fucking years. 5 years. And I'm able to play World of Warcraft again. That's why I'm here today. In fact, I've been leveling up this character. Oh god. How much time did we put on this game? We put in this guy about 35 hours. Nearly 36 hours already. So I've been putting a lot of time. No wait. This would be like 50. I've been putting an obscene amount of time in this guy. Of course, as you can see, I probably haven't been leveling him for very long. I've only had this account for like a week, and I've already put in like close to 3 days worth of fucking time on this guy. I've been hyper addicted to this game. It's unhealthy. Like, I play this whenever I have the chance, and now I can join you with guys as well. Although actually, let's just do whatever we want to do. But I actually want to do more of the Utgard Keep, since that is one of the few places you can actually get a mountain drop. That's also why I'm here in the Highlands, but it's also just because I like this area. I also like the Grizzly Hills and on the second starting zone for this DLC. What is it called? Give me a second, I need to look at it. I also needed to check to make sure the audio levels for that is actually proper. So actually let me scooch this window all the way over here, so I can actually properly hold it. There we go. Wait, what? Why is that spider skinnable? Spiders have carapaces on the outside. They don't have flesh. You crystalline spiders, you do not understand the laws of nature. Either way, I've just been leveling this guy religiously. And it's just because it's a brand new expansion and I kind of want to get the leveling experience again. I already have a character in which I've already done plenty of time on. My hunter. What was his name? Like Sadbanda? He was one of my first hunters. In fact, he was my first character I ever properly leveled. There was another character I had on my brother's account, I think. But that was like 10 years ago. It's been a while. That was during either the end of BC or the beginning of Lich King. So it's been a while. Well, that explains why there's nothing here. A monk's been here fucking around. And no, this isn't a Dark Iron Dwarf, it's just a regular dwarf. I haven't played Legion or Warlord of Draenor or BfA at all. Although to be fair, it sounds like pretty much after Pandaria, all the DLCs have been kind of shite. Except for Legion. So that just leaves WoD. WoD has been shite, if I understand. And it sounds like it. Apparently there was a whole mobile app to that game. Which, For a game that's meant to be a hardcore MMORPG, that blew my mind. The most casual thing I could imagine. Especially for a game you pay monthly for. Like, imagine turning on the garrison system and having fucking that. Oh. Oh my god. That just blows my mind. Well, I ain't going back there. I also need the impure ore from the little... What the fuck these are called? All I know is that the candle fiends. I also keep the in-game music on. Why not? I love the shit anyway. Let me know if it's a little bit too quiet. I can always add on some my own music. Mostly Adrian Von Zeigler stuff. Although to be fair, Adrian Von Zeigler's pretty fitting for WoW. I mean, the guy makes some pretty bomb-tastic stuff. Hopefully that damn monk isn't taking everything. I just need to get more of those inscription scrolls. Those things are actually the bomb. I mean, compared to food, it is amazing how much better it is. I mean, the inscription scrolls add on more stats than the entirety of food. And food is quite difficult to make. And God, my gear's lack of leveling is really starting to show. I am weak as hell. Of course, I still have like double the HP of mobs. And I still am able to kill them relatively easily. It's just, you have to realize, my gear is 12 levels under-leveled. Although I guess it isn't as much of an impact as it is now that they've changed the leveling system to be less exponential. Because that's the thing with WoW, is that they make every expansion like leagues better in terms of stats than the last expansion. How much more ore do we need? I think that's everything. And I don't know when they changed it. I think it was back in WoD when they changed it. Because back then, if it continued on the same path it was going on, it would have been like, what? The stats would have had to give you some like 200,000 HP per increase per item level to follow the trend. Which would basically mean the leveling experience would be god-awful. Although to be fair, it looks like they're kind of getting back on that same track again. They should honestly just make experience and, you know, stats level incredibly linearly. Like, I don't care if there's a small change in stats as times go on, but it has to be, like, microscopic. Eventually, they're going to have to make it so it's every 10 levels stats is increased. All that would probably make the leveling experience absolutely terrible. I know, the leveling experience in WoW is already debatable to begin with. There we go, you need this. Yes, we are. And look at that, now you're all back together. Little injured goblin, you're still on the floor. I'd just be a smarter sec, perhaps I'll be picking it sooner. Let's get the heck out here. Let me know as you go real quick, and then I'll make it quick. Okay, good, nice, actually getting out to here. And yes, we are, Professor, yes, we are back. I prefer sooner than later, as I'm slowly dying to the poison. Then why did I give you the venom sac? I thought you were just getting the anti-venom. Come on, let's go. And apparently I cannot give him the actual air shield. Alright, as long as it doesn't die, we're gooch. I honestly need to get a lot more gold, but I'm not sure how. Considering that all the materials that I can harvest at this level are pretty much no longer needed for leveling engineering. I mean, the only reason why I would make any of the stuff that I'm making right now is if you're trying to make a legacy item that is still applicable, like Jeeves. Jeeves is still, I think, maybe the only thing in Lich that'd probably be worth anything. Or the chopper, of course, it's going to be the chopper. But I don't even have enough money to make a chopper. That would cost me way too much goddamn money. It's like each part costs 5,000 gold at least from a vendor. I should probably also make it so you guys can't see the chat. Ah, whatever. And no one whisper me's anyway on this game, so we're fine. There you go. Where the hell is all the ads? They're all dead. There, are you okay now, little goblin? I'm actually probably going to have to turn down my settings. So let me take a look. What is being bottlenecked right now? Oh god, my GPU is being bottled like a brother trucker. Here, let's turn that down. View distance. And let's see, did that help? Yeah, it dropped about like 4%. Yeah, it's not too bad. Although, I am probably going to have to drop that even more. Considering as soon as I get into a dungeon and I have more than like 5 people in there, it's just going to die. It's not going to want to work anymore. You know what's strange? Though? This is actually less demanding of a game, graphics-wise, than something like, you know, what is it called? Overwatch. Overwatch, for some reason, is completely a different beast. Which doesn't make sense. This game's hundreds and hundreds of times bigger than this. And for some reason, it decimates my PC. And I don't know why. Especially CPU-wise. Which doesn't make sense, because I have like a $30 CPU, so it should be easily able to handle a game like Overwatch and streaming, but... shitty Chinese technology. There we go. Maybe we'll finish this up. And sorry if you were expecting the battle for Azeroth leveling experience. Nah. I am not even going to be able to get to Azeroth for like another 40 levels. I still got to go through Pandaria and WoD. To be fair, I've never done WoD leveling, so I have no idea how bad it is. But considering like I've only been hearing horror stories coming out of WoD, I'm kind of hesitating to actually even do it. Like, I'm tempted just to skip WoD entirely, just do Pandaria, and then use my 110 leveling boost. Which I haven't used for any of my characters yet. I still have that. I could use it to skip WoD. I'll do the leveling experience for every other zone, but please don't make me do WoD. That sounds accurate enough. Dude, I kind of even want to try just doing the basic Lich King expansion without even doing flying. I still can't afford the upgraded flying yet. There you go, take it. Yeah, I do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to do going through the cave twice in a row. Alright. I still need to go back up there and finish the quest with the rest of the... I gotta even remember those women's names. Here you go. The thing is, if you actually look through a lot of the quests, how would I say, like their actual stories, like 90% of them are like, oh no, we're an outcast outpost and we're cut off from our supply lines. Can you please get us food or tools, or can you help reclaim old stuff? It's like 90% of the quests in this zone. That's probably why they don't want to actually do voiceover for any of this. Because then they'd realize, oh wow, we're terribly uncreative when it comes to quest design. It's not like WoW was ever known for its quest design, though. Looking good, not you, my new minds. Which is a little full of yourself, aren't you? On the other hand, I'm absolutely brilliant. My intellect cannot be matched. What were we talking about? Oh yes, my new minds. New and improved, ready for whatever devious trick is concocted. Be a good lad and hand him off to the wicked, will you? She's right over there. It should be quite an epic journey, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. I just fucking love these quests. Walking 10 paces. Please don't make me go back into the mines. It took so long. So what are we just doing? Laying down more lines? Then why are we even killing these attackers? They already die upon contact with these, like, fire totems. Alright, fine. He's actually... So, like, what do? Just put it in their path and they walk over and die? Does it actually take a long-ass time? Yeah, go by then you guys just stay over here. Come on. Wait. Do we even get experience for that? Oh my god. No, so they have to hit multiple mines for this to even do damage. Now this is gonna take like 20 minutes to actually just do this. I just gotta sit here and put like a giant fucking line of these. I feel like they would have to consider this quest design at some point. It's like, okay, we just had this guy kill 1 million creatures, and now we're going to make him spend 20 minutes lying down a giant line of mines. Forced myself yesterday to clean my PC after 2 years. Yeah, it's bad. Side up on the fence, make a creaking noises, right? At least it's quiet now. Your CPU doesn't overheat for now. You know, I had the exact same issue where, like, I didn't clean out my PC for years. And I think as my PC case is a little bit older, so it never had the, like, the design to actually properly have filters for all of its... Jesus Christ! Ho! You... No. This is the mammoth. Attacking my precious wolves! Oh Christ, now all of them are having a defense buff? The thing is, I could actually use their mammoth meat to create food. Delicious food is all mine. We'll create a whole single piece of meat. But what was I talking about? Oh yes, my case has absolutely no filters whatsoever. So when I actually cleaned it out, like the entire front grate was just a line of dust and dirt. Which is even worse because my cat likes sitting against it and rubbing against it because it's so fucking warm. So it literally just came out looking like a giant ass hairball. And which doesn't help because my room's already like naturally 90 degrees all the time. Minions, just die on these mines already. And to be honest, I have way too many fans to begin with, so keep sucking up dirt from the floor. It wouldn't be an issue unless I upgraded to my AMD system. Slowly getting there. I think these mines are just a tad bit ineffective when compared to everything else. Here we go. The last wave. Die! There you go. And I'm actually still stuck in combat too. Fantastic. I don't mind going in wolf form. You do a great RP. Yeah, I could be a furry. Am I still in combat? Yes, I am, apparently. And I'm going to be in combat for ages because I have so many mines laid down. So it's just going to continuously proc itself every 2 minutes. Beautiful. Hey, there we go. Yeah, sit basking in the Austin says me. And a dozen more. It is way more than a dozen more. You are in lying. It's the only thing that holds up is a full-scale assault on Graham. The rest of the temple up behind Graham successfully, I might add. They returned to the power cell. It needs a function. It ain't working yet. Alright, so we just need to get this teleporter working. Okay. Oh wait, shit, do we need to get sappers here? Oh wait, no, I don't even need to do that. Never mind. Beautiful. Is this actually good here? When the C ring doesn't just get the job done. What does that even mean? You know, I actually did like Wrath of the Lich King gear. Especially the actual icons a lot better. Because the DLC that came right after it, Cataclysm, not thematically my style. Although I guess it is, they kind of had to do Cataclysm considering it was something they built up for ages. Blind faith. That actually might have that buff. Alright, thank you. Excuse me. I actually wish I could kind of just like sit there and like absorb all these mods and just slowly kill them all. Actually, I wonder if it would be like a old school tactic to level up fast. Why would the teleporter be even all the way back here? I feel like this would just be kind of asinine. And of course, one little goblin here. Such a cute little thing. I was actually kind of hoping back when I used to first start this game that you could actually play one of these races. Like the Moss Hide, the Hyenas, or these, what are they called, Kobolds? Oh shit, what did I do? Oh, okay.
Hey, how you doing?
There you go, take this hill. And I feel kind of like I'm opposed to these people in a way since I am a gnomish engineer and not a goblin. Troops to be recruited, likely weeks of labor as a result.
Be good.
I was gonna say, then you have like a giant room full of people strapped with dynamite. Perfect, so then... Oh. Hello there.
Francis, lucky goose and root.
This is a beautiful thing. The thing is, I can't even afford a mount like this. This thing would probably cost you a couple $100,000 at least. And like at best, I have combined across all my characters. Let me take a look. I probably have around 6k gold with all of my characters' gold compiled into a single thing. To be fair, most of my gold was earned during I think end of Lich King, beginning of Cataclysm, because I didn't play Cataclysm that much. A lot of people didn't play Cataclysm. That was like when WoW was on a severe decline. Like, I want to understand, like, if you look at, like, subscription numbers for World of Warcraft, when Cataclysm came out, it was just, like, Lich King, super fucking high spike, everyone was gypped about it, tapered off the end of it, and then just, like, as soon as Cataclysm hit down, like, it dropped, like, 40% or something ridiculous. Doing this for the assault, I assume? No, I'm not. Special task for you. We're going to need to bring down a whole cave down on their heads. Towards the back of the cave, you should Alt S, sneak up, like the hard pack explosive. Alright, alright. I'm not sure why I need to actually set off the cave explosion. I mean, you have all of these suicide bombers right here. They didn't need anything. So we just need to kill people and get to the back of the cave. Alright with me. Well, I'm kind of hoping I come across a time-lost proto-drake around here. It could be the answer to my money issues. Or it can be like the one exclusive mount I have in my inventory. Every other mount I have in my inventory right now, not really exclusive, since most of them could be attained pretty damn easily. In fact, I don't even think I even made the Mechanier's Chopper. I think I just took it from my brother's account when I switched off it. Although to be fair, he quit World of Warcraft, I think during Lich King, came back during Pandaria. And he was kind of bored about it since raids became so casual. Which actually is kind of strange. You'd feel like casual raids would bring more people back in. But they also disincentivize really staying around a whole bunch. I mean, if it doesn't take much time to do a raid, much time to do a dungeon, much time to do any endgame content, I mean, you're pretty quickly through the life of the expansion in 2 seconds. Although, to be honest, it's not like you can be like Elder Scrolls Online and have all your back catalog act as a buffer. Although, to be honest, I'm surprised I don't switch to an Elder Scrolls Online type of formula. I'm praising Elder Scrolls Online so much, but I really shouldn't. Considering I'm not the one playing that game anymore. For a reason. I'll be fair, it's just because I'm bored of that game. They haven't really changed their formula up in 4 years. In fact, it's probably easy to say that Elder Scrolls Online has probably actually diminished in quality over the years. Since they used to release expansions like Craglorn and, even to a lesser extent, Orsinium that were fairly treading new ground. They're fairly groundbreaking, at least for Elder Scrolls Online, and they just become less and less so over time. That the expansion's getting smaller and smaller. And if I remember correctly, after Orcidium came out, the next couple of expansions for like 2 or 3 years was the Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, which were both micro DLCs, like bite-sized that you could finish in less than 8 hours. So in a single gaming session for some people, you could finish this entire DLC and experience everything, besides the heinous grinds for motifs. Well, what else was there? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, they did have Imperial City. And that, okay, I will admit, that is something new. They did implement, in a way, a weird type of game mode, where it was PvE, PvP, and PvP. So PvE, VP, they had that type of game mode. Nothing groundbreaking, but still something completely new. The issue is, it's just that there was no point in doing it. It's not like a Arathi Basin in which you get rewards that can get you an extremely good gear set or are basically generally applicable. It's, no, you actually didn't have that. Instead, what you could do is maybe get some couple of niche sets that were and then were actually nerfed even further. Or it was essentially like the only way to get small group content, since the only other option was overworld PvP, which, oh Jesus, that just destroyed my computer. What was I talking about again? Anyway, the only way to actually get PvP was the overworld. They actually didn't even implement Battlegrounds until year 4. They didn't even implement Battlegrounds till year 4. And they didn't even introduce a new class until the year 4 either. Which, if you have any idea of how slow of a turnaround it is for new classes, it's incredibly slow. Incredibly slow. Especially considering they only have 4 classes to begin with. Which is not very much. So it's strange to think that they'd had all of that time. While they did put a lot of time into releasing the console versions of the game, which did cause a huge setback on development. I think like what took them close to a year and a half to finally develop a proper release for console, which probably helps them out immensely in terms of getting them funds. But then also at that exact same time, they took away their subscription model. So then they didn't have any sort of proper funding for this game anymore. So they just spent a shitload of money developing a console release for this game, and then decapitated pretty much their main source of income. I have no idea why they did that. Blew my mind. So the game became immensely casual and small DLCs, frequent updates at like every month or two, with pretty easy content. Not to mention the leveling for the game was actually fairly easy. I mean, you could one-shot most mobs. Actually, wait, you could one-shot most mobs. In fact, you could solo world bosses fairly easily, especially if you were a class like a... Let me think. If you were a Templar, you could easily solo world bosses, especially if you were a magic-based one. The whole mountain is gorgeous. Are you Sony? Sony? Am I a Japanese company? Thanks for letting me handle these explosives. Be good. I'm trying not to read it because that's what I'd like to do, is just read all of the actual dialogue options. But even then, it actually gets fairly repetitive because a lot of them is repeatable, or repeat aesthetics. The Hall of the Magnetar. I should be honest, we could actually make those like a pet. Way to go. Really appreciate all your help out here. Yes. Ooh. This gear is immensely better. It doesn't have any sockets, though. That's fine. I need it anyway. You're getting a good foot on those mountains. Trust me, I'm not gonna get up so easily. But freezing engines, nasty for a woman. Dragon trapped bees. Half a dozen other nasty settle in the air. I don't know. The dragons, the proto-drakes, are pretty fucking awesome. Maybe you just need to get them. I'm ready to head further into Storm Peaks. Oh god, it's way too far away. On top of that, I still actually need to go here. I still need to do the other quest for the other Valkyries. Yeah. Let's go do the actual honor above all. Let me put that in auto run for 30 minutes. I'm actually kind of curious. So what other talents could I invest in? Quite a few of the actual talents for these classes. It's a lot of it just doesn't really help out. I mean, it's like level 60, completely kind of useless. I mean, I guess overcharge would be nice, but to make your rotation that complicated would be ridiculous. That doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to begin with. So 12 times... it would be decent. It would do the equivalent of, say, a single lava lash. Wouldn't be that bad. Oh, the thing is, most of my rotation is still taken up by using Storm Strike, which does an absurd amount of damage. Even at my level, it does close to like 2,000 damage per hit, which is like a third of my HP. Just in a single ability that you can often get it to chain together. Where are you at? Oh hell no, I'm not doing Ice Crown. There we go. Wait, does this actually go into... Oh wait. Wait, so is this Ice Crown, or is this a different thing entirely? This looks more like Ice Crown leveling. Yep, it is. Now get out of here, Argent Crusade. I don't give a shit. And who are you? Knights of the Evan Blade. No, this is all Ice Crown Citadel shit. Why is this on the wrong map then? I don't really get that. Luckily, I'm already exalted with this area since I did a bunch of the Eastern Plague Lands. Oh wait, no, shit, I need that. Yeah, let's see, I need as good a gear as I can get. The finest of wares. I need any sort of help on gear as possible. And it's honestly probably why I'm leveling up my food too. I mean, without it, that's quite a bit of my stats are taking a hit. Since all of these heirloom items I have equipped, I cannot level whatsoever. The necklaces and trinkets can be changed, but you get those so infrequently, it doesn't really matter. Even then, the passive on the trinkets are still better. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing that. That's all Ice Crown shenanigans. Let's see, how much longer is on the Dungeon Finder? Wow. 30 fucking minutes. Alright, fine, we'll do a random. I think we kind of have to do a random. It's kind of strange how they actually separated from being random Lich King versus random Burning Crusade. Because that kind of just like splits up the player base even more. Like, I understand some people want to do maybe exclusively BC raids. But I feel like even then, they need to separate it like that. Oh well. That honestly has the unintended side effect of me never actually playing a single BC raid. I love doing Northrend shit. It's just so much better. Hello, hello. Frostborn. Wait, so this? Oh no, it's the Explorers League. I feel like I may have to end up actually doing stuff here. Alright, yeah, fine, we'll go ahead. When all else fails. What do you have to offer us? Pretty great entrance, though. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you're not supposed to have flying in Northrend. That's right, that's right. Pretty great entrance, and I just gently fly into my helicopter. Before heading off and doing a grind questing of extra time, maybe we favor. Bubbles. Place me dream comes true for the league. You know what actually... Oh, the relics. Well, that took absolutely no time whatsoever. To be fair, I've been collecting them. Oh! Thank you. I mean, how many more of them do we have? We still have a shitload more. Use chance and melee swing to restore 400 health. Ooh, wow. Causing 45 damage per second for every 8 seconds. Okay, so no. So this is the only one that actually has a stat that lasts a long time. I don't know. That's actually pretty freaking sick. That's actually pretty sweet. They should honestly have more stuff like that. Well, to be honest, I do have the conch shell that makes me summon a Murloc. To be honest, that's the only thing. It's the only time I'll have a Murloc pet. My battle pets. And, let's see, guys. I have any recipes for food? I could actually use one. No, looks like none of them have anything. Interesting in the pie. No. Alright, let me just pick up the rest of the quest and get out of here. Ship your hands. Venture guess should be something new. So you just need medical supplies? Alright. And what do you want? A discovery of Brahm's journal in the Grizzly Hills, which I actually haven't even done a single quest in Grizzly Hills. The only place I actually managed to successfully level up in entirely was the Borean Tundra. But I mean, when you have like 60% extra experience gain, it's kind of difficult to stay in a zone for a while. Mysterious has found the way to explore this league headquarters. The unfortunate case, you know where it came from. Actually located near here across the Breathborn River. Alright. We'll do that. Is this where we actually find Meridian? Or Merudin? What is the name pronounced? Something like that? The dwarf that had Arthas actually... We're trying to think actually had Arthas become the Lich King. What do you mean there's such colorful variety among your people? Nice to have visitors up this way often. Fresh company. Are you guys meant to be like Dark Iron Dwarves? Or the like Stormborn? Or Frostborn, or whatever the fuck the dwarves are called up here. These scouts are extremely late returning to the peaks of Harsh. And up to these along both Breath Valley and near Both Patrol. Didn't find any sign of them bringing back to these immediately. Alright, so they just gather their dead corpses and whatnot. I'll do that. And you there, what do you have to offer? Oh, the Frostborn! These are the people that Meridian... Yeah, not Meridian. Meridian, or whatever the fuck his name is, took in. Pretty hard land, but there's quite a good bit of another graze there. I bet have a taste for the rhino meat. I wish you could have more of these proto-Drake pets. They're so fucking awesome. Honestly, they're probably like one of the better mounts in this game. Yep, you are young Stormheart. That's what he is. If you don't know anything about him, he was the one that essentially made the Lich King become the Lich King. Wait, do I already have the meat? No, I don't. I need to go kill some rhinos then. They're the other way down at the base of the mountain, right? I'm not really sure how people who don't have a flying mount are supposed to do this zone. with any semblance of timeliness. I should honestly put on my buffs right now. Let's see, I think the rhinos are here. Oh, no, these are all the fucking gnolls, that's right. Or the Savage Hill Mystic. Honestly, those guys should actually probably become their own race. I mean, they do seem to possess some level of intelligence and can actually speak proper common language. So they wouldn't be too far off. Like, I feel like at some point they would have had to ally with the Alliance or Horde in some fashion. There has to be some quest out there. Maybe one day. I know they had an April Fool's joke where they made the Murlocs almost a playable race for a point in time. To be honest, though, if the Murlocs came to the Alliance side and, say, the Horde got the gnolls, I can see maybe that would maybe fix the Alliance recruitment number issue. All those high-tier guilds would come back to the Alliance in droves. Okay, no, where the fuck are the rhinos? They say the rhinos are around here, but I don't see shenanigans. We'll just go over here. Because that's what I also heard, that apparently the Alliance is having a hard time actually maintaining any of the hardcore guild players. Which makes sense, I suppose. Apparently there's like a 2% damage buff if you're on pretty much any Horde character. Which is kind of strange, because ratios used to not be a big of a thing. Because there seems to be like, oh, you have 1% extra hit chance on mace hits. But hello there, little scout. How the hell is someone supposed to get down here without anything? Hey, what's up, yo? How you doing? Hey, another relic too. Give me that buff. What happened? A pack of harpies came from the valley. When Syndra led them, they would escape. They've been aggressive for a long time. It was my own fault. Oh no, the scout is dead, even though he still has 3,000 HP. No, you bastard. Stop playing dead, come back. Press F to pay respects. Yeah, so we need to kill the last living wench, yeah. Excuse me. What do I need to do with all your harpy little shits? I'm curious as to how the hell you're supposed to get up here. Like, legit, how are you supposed to get up here to kill these rhinos? You know, I won't even question it. We need to have, like, the horses from Skyrim. Oh, bastard, don't stop throwing harpoons at me. No harpoons. There you go, thank you, thank you. I need meat. Fill me with the sausages. There you go. I love the big whole ones. No, the only whenever I played Hunter, the only actual animal I ever used was the bear from Grizzly Hills. Ooh, actually, wait, do I need the rhino meat for anything? No, I don't. Versatility and stamina. I mean, if I wanted to be a tank, I suppose that'd be good. Now, to be honest, half the food I make is just shit quality anyway. Well, it is kind of more convenient than doing the Outlands food. Because I don't think the people who did the leveling or the food changes actually figured out that, oh, if you're doing Outlander cooking, you actually don't have any recipes. There you go, thank you, thank you. Like, if you actually wanted to do cooking for Outland... Hey, thank you, thank you. If you actually wanted to do any of the Outland cooking, you can't. There's legitimately 0 dishes you can make. I'm not even sure how the hell you're supposed to even cook in the Outlands. Like, do they just make it and forget about it entirely? Like, oh yeah, people... Fucking Outlands. Useless zone. No one even loved Burning Crusade to begin with. I don't know, that probably piss you off if you're like one of those people who actually did a whole lot of stuff in the Outlands. They had a lot of cooking recipes from there, and then you just go back there and like your entire list is gone. Now that's weird. I'm not sure how it actually affects legacy crafters, because I haven't checked on my two other guys and their professions since they had the old system where they just had a linear increase to where your leatherworking would be, you know, it's like 700, 800 high. And instead now just being all those tiered systems. Let's see. So I needed 8 meat. How much do I have? I need 1 more. I'm not sure how I don't have enough of meat for these eagles. I've killed 2 herds of rhinos. I doubt these birds are that fat. Like, I know a bird eats, like, what, twice its body weight worth of food a day? Even then. Hey, Glory, welcome, welcome. We're back to the old days of living in WoW. Although, you know, I probably should be streaming this game. Because I feel like if I did, I'd probably end up just getting nuked by some horde guy. It used to be a huge issue. It's a beautiful day. So where are these eagles at? Are they all perching on their nests? Because I have no idea. They say they're around here. Maybe we need to go back to the base and actually just feed the eagles. Let's see, there's a giant nest up here. Is it here? No, there's nothing here. Alright, fine. I'll take the bell latch wrap note then. Oh, I just almost want to wait here. Because the thing is, if you don't know anything about this zone, the reason why this zone's even visited anymore is because it has one mount that is highly, highly sought after. And is the Time Lost Proto Drake. Pretty much one of the... I mean, it's not the rarest mount in the game, but it's certainly the most sought after. Especially for the Lich King era. That or... maybe... the Frozen Drake from Utgard Keep. Both of those are fairly sought after, but the Time Lost is probably the hardest to come by. Since for one, it has an extremely, extremely wide range at which it can exist. I mean, it circles around here, here. I think it circles around here to some extent, and even circles around here. So there's like 3 or 4 paths it can take. All that expanding across this huge zone that's already difficult to traverse. Yeah, I have no idea where the eagles are. We'll just go back to the base then. Although actually, I do need to come over here and kill these things. Yeah, I might as well. If you actually want to join for doing leveling in Wrath of the Lich King, by all means, I'll let you join in. Although, what server am I on? I think I'm on Stormscale, right? Let me actually take a look here. It's like one of the old servers I used to be on. It's been a while. So many quests, so little time. Yep, that's WoW for you. You would have, you know, 20 quests in your inventory. You go out there, collect a million things, and then go back and turn it all in, do the exact same over and over. If you actually don't read it, yeah, I'm on Darkspear, yeah. So if you're on Darkspear and you want a quest, by all means. What was I thinking of? It definitely does take a lot of time. I remember going back into Pandaria and actually doing the leveling there was a pain in the ass. I spent like each day I would do just a zone's worth of quests and I'd barely level. It took me like a week to actually finally level up to, I think it was 90 in Pandaria, right? No wait, it was Vanilla 60, Burning Crusade 70, Wrath was 80. So then Cataclysm had to be 90, and so Pandaria had to be 100, that's right. You've received the Forest Emerald. Is that a trinket? I'm not sure why that was highlighted for me. I thought you were going to be a panda. You were lied to. No! We already decided I was actually going to be a dwarf. If you looked at the Discord, we actually decided it way back. And to be honest, I already made that with the panda. Ooh, a harpoon there. I almost feel tempted to take it. Here we go. And actually, strangely enough, I'm not disguised. Yeah, come here, you bitch. Maybe I might do a panda at some point. Although, actually, strangely enough, panda is one of the least played races in this game, from what I understand. Even though it's completely a unique race that can be played on both Alliance and Horde, it is the least placed race. I mean, it kind of makes sense legacy-wise, but I think even that applies to even people who are creating characters in the modern day. They're still not actually making that many pandas. Which is kind of strange, because from what I understand, aren't pandas actually... They're part of even the starter editions. So I'm not sure why that's the case. Hey, why do you come down here? I'm not sure how the hell regular melee classes are supposed to do this. Yeah, pandas are kind of cute. Kind of are. Though they definitely do have a very prominent Asian aesthetic. Which is, it's kind of difficult because I kind of like the aesthetic of the dwarves. At least like the thematic aesthetic. If you know what I mean. Like I like that aesthetic more, but I like the panda race. So like if I could just be a panda and leveling the dwarven zones, that'd be fine. But then you have to do the initial leveling in that weird zone that we're on the giant turtle back. That giant turtle island. I don't know, maybe at some point. The thing is though, is that my next class I'm gonna level up would probably be... It'll probably be a Dark Iron Dwarf or something like that. Although I do like the Horde Tauren. That guy actually might be a kind of interesting thing to try out. The thing is, that would actually probably require me to level up and also a separate Horde character, just so that I can level up the Tauren. Because don't you have to do like 7 weeks worth of questing to actually even get access to it? Like, the actual process of getting these allied races is fairly laborious. Which I guess makes sense. Oh my god, it's legendary. What do you mean by legendary? I have no idea what you mean. I don't think I've actually possessed a single legendary weapon or relic within this game. Actually, scratch that. The one legendary item I might have is... I think I may have like the old-fashioned ingots that were used to craft the old... Like that old legendary weapon. What was it called? Like Thunder Fury? I'm trying to remember. I was never here around in vanilla. A panda dwarf. I don't know if that would... A dwarven panda. Just how would that aesthetic work? Like that would have to be such a specific design philosophy that it might not even be like... It'd be kind of weird. Because dwarves have a very angular face, wide nose. And then you have pandas which are fat-faced and chubby. And have a very small nose. I mean, like they're two completely visually distinct creatures, so it'd be hard to actually pair them up. No, the pandas already have a beard if you go a male. Although, I don't think the beards are nearly as long as the dwarven ones. A big, healthy, bushy beard. You know, it could be aesthetic. Maybe we should petition WoW devs to actually make that the next allied race. Use dwarvenish pandas. God. Considering the amount of backlash they got for actually putting pandas in the game, I doubt they're keen on doing it a second time. I don't know, maybe they should have the balls though. Do it, pussies. They know what's good for them. Alright, so last one killed. Where? Get over here. So I actually can't find anywhere else. God, the view distance on this game is shit. I literally can't see 10 feet in front of me. And I don't understand that. Here we go. Everything's back at a distance now. Which is strange, because I have max view distance on. I can see it. They could do it. I mean, if they already have the... They have the money. They're paying for subscriptions. They just had recent DLC come out. They could easily make it a thing. Of course, it would take a while to actually probably get the assets in for textures and whatnot, but I mean, it's possible. Just make it like a combination between a dwarf and a panda. Say just some heinous creatures populated. Like that's all they would have to do. Probably wouldn't take it that long. Definitely be more effort than what they did for the actual current races. Because the allied races they put in here, it took them a second to make that. I don't think they had to waste a shitload of resources. You there, you need to stop that shit. That is hurting. Just die. Oh god, I am so weak. Wearing gear that is 14 levels below me. Hey, okay. Lava harpoons, I'll take that. I actually kind of wish a shaman could have a harpoon. A polearm is like one of the few weapons I would love to actually play in this class, but I think... I'm trying to think, which classes actually use harpoons? I know hunters use harpoons, but they don't have any melee damage to them, so... That's not really a thing to consider. Do warriors use harpoons? Alright, let's just say polearms. I think it's hunters, I know that for certain. But I don't know if any other class actually uses harpoons. That we actually need to try at some point. Here we go, what needs to be set on fire? I just need to start fires. Just throw everything on fire. Okay, so wait, do I just need to set the hay on fire? If orc exists, why can't Dwarven does exist? I have no idea what the hell that was supposed to be. Dwarven and pandas? Dwarmarn does? Dwarmarn does? Yeah, that is a tongue twister. Maybe. Oh, I guess orcs were technically... They came from their own planet. They have like a huge significance in this world. But we should just sell them the idea at some point. Dwarven does. Dwarven does. Okay, I get it, I get it now. Just doesn't roll off the tongue as much as I thought it would be. Yeah, well. Maybe. Although I imagine that, I mean, that'd probably be pretty easy for them to implement. They could just use the dwarven body, and then maybe change some of the facial assets. Maybe make them a little bit more rotundant. That would be a good idea. And well, what else could they do? I don't know. It wouldn't take a whole bunch. I mean, literally all they have to do is change the skin texture on dwarves into a fur texture and add in some softer facial features, and they'd probably be pretty much spot on for their dwarvendas. Huh. Am I supposed to collect these? Why am I not allowed to collect them? Oh, I have to freeze them? Oh, okay. That makes sense. So I have to kill actually quite a few of these things. You know, like the advantages for the race is completing the other tank amount of mega HP. I don't know. They would definitely probably have a lot more benefits to them. I mean, the pandas already have a really good advantage with food buffs, which probably gives them actually a considerable amount of stats if they are proper chefs. I could see that being potentially useful. And dwarves do have this nice passive that make them resilient to DPS from physical creatures. Not a bad idea. Oh my god, I have to kill quite a few of these people. I need like at least 5 or 6 of these oils. Alright, alright. Actually, wait, give me a second. Let me see... Critical strike. That might work. Stamina gives me HP regardless. The food either has versality or stamina. I pretty much just can't have a pure damage food. Oh yeah, that's right. And I also have... Yes, the pint that actually makes me regain HP. I want to see this work. Oh wow, I'm actually earning a lot of HP back. Okay, yeah, this is gonna make questing in the zone easy as shit. Maybe they can make it so like the dwarves actually receive those panda dwarves. The dwarven does. Maybe receive extra passives from maybe drinking or even like access to certain drinks that give unique buffs, similar to like how this food is able to somehow buff it, so you basically get leech life on your weapons. Like if they give unique passives like that would be kind of sick. I feel like it's already been recommended to them though. To actually go to BlizzCon and actually someone recommend that to them with like a panel. Be pretty cringiest thing though. Give us some kind of money for the idea, thank you. And the Dwarven does, Blizzard, contact us. My PayPal is at panda@gmail.com. Forward it to us. I'll take a nice cool 3% of your total earnings every year for the rest of this game's life. Thank you and come again. There we go. No more babies. I mean, we've already eliminated their entire litter. If only proto-drakes were tameable. I mean, there's actually only a few super rares in the zone that are actually tameable. Skull and the Terror Spinner, which I'm pretty sure are just enlarged spiders. Oh my god, you'll be rich. 3% of their total earnings every year. I mean, this game probably rakes in the dome. I mean, this game has millions of subscribers. Although, to be honest, they have hundreds of servers that probably cost a shitload of money. Still, even then, I can afford it. Just give it to me. I'm a loyal player of this game, even though I haven't played it in 5 years due to being banned. But I'm back, though. And to be fair, I've put in a lot of money in this game. I probably actually put more money into this game than I put into Elder Scrolls Online, even though I've been subscribed to Elder Scrolls Online for probably around the same amount of time. Here we go. Where? And then one more. There we go. No more babies. Isn't it their fault you stopped playing? I mean, I got bored. You could say it's their fault for saying I got, you know, bored of their game. But I mean, it'd probably be more accurate to say that it was someone else's fault for getting banned, since I never properly took care of my account when it got hacked. But you know what? I'm back now, and they've forgiven everything. Wait. Interesting. It's saying it's not giving me my sack if I do this dungeon. Bastard's gonna give me my goddamn sack. Throw that sack in my face. Yeah, the heck. And I've been appealing the decision for years, and they just recently undid it. Although, to be fair, it's because I didn't use the appeal count action ticket, which apparently you have to do it through that way. Otherwise, it will automatically generate a predetermined response if you do anything else, which I did not even understand. Although, to be fair, the person who overturned my account action also didn't speak English, so that probably did help out immensely too. No valid targets? That's an eagle. Where are the eagles at? Throw a mate to the Stormcaster Eagle and Stormcrest. Where are they at, though? I see a griffin. Where is Stormcrest? There's Temple of the Storms. Oh, there you are. Can you get it? Would you like some birdie food? No valid targets. Ah, they're up here. Okay. Yeah, the heck. Hey, I thought that's why you stopped playing. Yeah. And I also just didn't feel like making a brand new account. I mean, making a brand new account in this game, the leveling experience for you would be abysmal then. Who the fuck is calling me? 1 second. Motherfuckers with wrong numbers. They're trying to steal my credit card information. Sucks for you, I only have 1,000 credit card limit to begin with. Eat peanut. Can I actually just feed you a bunch of eagles? Eat steaks, everybody! Why do these eagles all need rhino meat anyway? It's too exotic for them. Let's give it some, like, meow mix. There we go. This I can take. The thing is, though, we're eventually going to have to leave the zone pretty soon. And only 4 more levels we have to go to. Oh god, please let me go to Pandaria. Oh, I can go to Pandaria. Dude. Freak yes. Ooh, Tempest Island. What is this? Is this a dungeon? Looks like raid almost. Yeah, that is definitely a raid mechanic. Says way too many mechanics to be a dungeon. Okay, so I can go to this level 80. I can avoid Cataclysm altogether. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm sure they're quite appreciated too, making powerful allies. But to be fair, Proto-Drakes are by far the better ones. Sorg in the skies are only a few of any. Taking a slain with nets. All nearly the hobbies have been stealing their eggs. When birds don't really have that much. Go into the valleys and find their eggs. We need to save the birdies. Just invest in helicopters, man. Don't need those birds. Helicopters are by far the best. And to be fair, making a helicopter is stupidly easy. Since now, for some reason, they made the helicopters a part of the Burning Crusade engineering. Which I never thought it was part of Burning Crusade. I always thought it was a part of the... what is it called? The Northwind Lich King expansion. They probably just changed it to make the, the actual Outlands engineering somewhat useful. Anyway, I need to set focus to him, so then I can automatically cast my Earth Shield onto him. If I'm going to be having that healing ability, I might as well actually heal with it, since it's entirely useless on me in dungeons. At least it should be useless for me on dungeons. Apparently tanking has gotten a lot harder, since they apparently changed aggro mechanics. And I've been seeing tanks have a lot harder time actually tanking. What do you mean? It should be that bad. There you go, we'll go ahead and just put down these stunners. Maybe then they'll be happier. I mean, it seems like he's able to tank pretty easily. Well, he's actually being really safe with the actual mobs here. There we go, enjoy it. Ah! Well, actually, to be fair, we are in what should theoretically be the Storm Peaks area. So am I actually still getting healed for this? Well, let me see. Yes, I am! Dude. Oh, this is going to be stupidly easy. Considering I'm getting healed 800 per, like, hit or so of this, I'm going to be able to heal through pretty much any mechanic here. That's actually kind of sweet. They actually allowed this buff to persist in dungeons, making it actually stupidly easy to do this. That I don't mind. To be honest, if the tank had it, he wouldn't even have to use it either, or we wouldn't even need to have a healer. Just get Earth Shield and this buff and we're good. Like, if I was looking at my heals per second now, it probably would be fairly equivalent to what the healer is pumping out with that flash heal. It wouldn't be that far off. Who am I targeting? I'm targeting you. I am sorry. I'm only doing tab targeting. Not doing anything fancy here. Not using any of the macros. It's like target of the tank. Nah. It's still working for him though. Beautiful. What the fuck did he just say? Just sounded like he had an aneurysm. Here we go. Fuck it. Just do the heroism anyway. Oh yeah, keep that proc going. I love that. If you can just get like 17 of these storm strikes to chain up, your damage just skyrockets. And to be honest, it clears out trash mobs like crazy. Because the thing is, my storm strike essentially has 2 versions of chain lightning on it. So if I have like 2 or 3 mobs on here, it's just one after the other after the other. And it actually passively buffs up my single target damage too. Oh yeah, that's nice. If only I had a DPS counter to actually figure out what's going on there. And I don't have my lightning actually bound to a single key. Flesh! That's just so funny to me, because the guy on his dying breath is still screaming. Which makes me think that instead of actually having the voice actor do a proper voice for these titans, he just like had him voice act and then just dialed up the volume on it. It's like, yeah, titans are louder, that's all we need to do. Just make it sound like he's just gargling gravel and just turn it up. Don't need to do anything else. I'll then add in the fishbowl sound effect. That's all they need to do. I'm actually surprised I'm not exalted with the Alliance of Vanguard yet. Although the only thing that really does for me is gets me the Mechanier Chopper mechanics, the actual thingamajiggy. Although actually, how close am I to actually getting to 75 engineering? I am way the hell off. Ooh, wow. Although to be fair, I am still on the Cobalt system. To be fair, I mean, I've been done with that for a while. Someone calling my name. For a second, I swear I could hear somebody calling me in the distance. Yeah, it's probably just God messing with me again. There we go, my time is not up just yet. I must get to level 120, then I can die in peace. Yeah, I'll take all these relics, though. I could use more of those pints. To be honest, I kind of wish they made Northrend a 120 zone. Oh, it was the phone call. And he left me a voicemail, too? Nearly a minute of voicemail. Ooh, that actually might be a real person, then. Oh, that's why I could hear the noise. My actual ringtone was on for once. And I think it's just Garen screaming Demacia. No! Give me all these boars. I actually wish these creatures were actually harvestable. All of that beautiful cobalt ore I could have. There we go. Thank you, thank you. And on the Yeet to Light. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's a beautiful day here to be back in World of Warcraft. Oh, let's be honest, I've done all of the quests for most of these zones. So it's actually kind of pointless for me to be here. Although I really want to do more of Utgard Keep to get that mount. Yeetus the Fatus. Oh. I only know of that meme because of the Mario Luigi sketches. Mario, the holy character, say, you know, abortion is morally wrong and Christianity does now denote such a heinous act. And Mario's like, Yeetus the Fatus. Oh, what a beautiful meme. Luigi becoming the edgy edgelord. Although to be fair, I mean, Luigi did have that pretty damn intense death stare from, what was it, Mario Kart like 7 or some shit? Although to be honest, that death stare was made better whenever you had like pan in onto his face in slow motion, having the song, what was it called? I'm trying to actually remember what song it is. It's like some overly over-the-top comedic rap, where it's like I fucked your bitch and we're I can't say anything more than that. I fucked no wait, I fucked your bitch, she sucked my dick, and N-word. I think that's how it went. But then you also have to have it bass boosted, because then that's just the only way you can have comedic timing. Modern day internet. Bass boosting. Yeah, no, we're still exhausted here. Runs to his anvil. What are you gonna try to do there? Oh yes! More of these golems. Produce more child. I need them. Oh, beautiful. And the golem just took away all the aggro. I mean, why not? Don't have to do shit then. Although, why is the Earth Shield already cancelled on you? And his golem's already dead. We're gooch. There we go. See, Az cannot survive the storm strikes. And to be honest, I think they were all PvP talents too. Like, Ride the Lightning and Forked Lightning. Oh, these two PvP talents. Which I'm not even sure why they're PvP talents, because they are in garbage in PvP. But these are so beautiful in PvE. Oh, a room like this where you can pull 1,000,000 mobs. Yes. Yes, please. Give me more of them. And to be honest, they actually have this weird thing where a talent that I would consider more of a, you know, PvP type talent. Let me show you it. Oh god. This talent right here, Hailstorm. This, well, technically it does more damage. All it really does is incentivize to use a snare, because 8 damage per hit of your melee weapon, when enemies have, you know, 3,000 HP, it's not that good. Oh god. Put on the extra wings. Oh my god, this dwarf is flying now. Oh, come on, give me more of that. Alright, ooh, shenanigans. I am real fucking hurting. No, the spears! I think we might have had a little bit too many mobs. They're all gonna die, though. And how did the tank outlive me? He should have been aggroing all of this shit. What class am I playing, Senpai? I am playing the Enhancement Shaman, of course. Should say right here, I'm the Special Edition Enhancement. I do kind of like the old, fancy... what am I trying to think of? Oh, fucking god, get off my texting! Why am I all of a sudden become appealing? Oh, that is... Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. One sec. That's not good. Oh. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. But it's been delayed for a long time. I'll deal with that another time. And of course, so many people here are actually brand new to this game. Oh wow, and our tank and oh god, and a tank and a DPS left. Was it really? Is that really necessary? I mean, the tank was failing to actually properly protect our healer, so I'm not sure why the tank left out of frustration. He was the one yeeting us across the room with those fucking spears. Your fault. Oh, did the guy go blood spec for us? Dude, fuck yeah. I'll take that. If not, I mean, I can kind of... Oh, wait, no, I can't, because dying takes away all your food buffs for some reason. Honestly, they should make it so that you don't lose your food buffs when you die. That honestly kind of sucks. Because sometimes making this food is pretty pricey and really time-consuming. So I'd prefer it if it didn't actually take a whole long time. God, okay. Yeah, sorry about the texting situation. I saw something come up and I just have to divert a little bit of attention to it. Oh god, this healer's gonna need this more than me. I'm gonna set him as focus. Okay, what did I text back? Just want to make sure you got a hold of you. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, well. That I might have to do something this week about. I'll have to see, though. We'll see how long it lasts. Will it make itself to next week? We'll figure it out. Well, at least 10 less cyclones. Oh, if only I could have you as an elemental pet, but the only thing I have is this goddamn earth golem. Beautiful, feel this lightning. Oh, you burn so much of your actual maelstrom on it because you just keep on constantly getting that reproc. Here you go. Hopefully that'll help him out a little bit. Ooh, and an enchanted sword. That actually looks kind of sweet. You know what I actually kind of want to do? I kind of want to get the shamanism passive and actually focus cast myself onto the healer. Yes. Thanks for letting me know. Yes. I can't really tell you anything about what's happening, since I am bound to by a privacy policy. But it ain't good. That's about it I can tell you. Legally, I think. Hey! At least we got a tank, though. That's actually surprising. Ooh! Banished as a polar bear? Oh, wait, no. For a second, I thought I actually got transformed into one of them. That'd actually be kind of sick. To become like an elemental bear. That'd actually be pretty damn sick. I know you can become a wolf and you can attack in wolf form. Man, I am getting wrecked like a goddamn toaster strudel here. I can't even properly do my buff rotations. And I only have 2. Alright, back to this. This guy's not gonna be my focus. There we go. I'll take that. I love that free instant heal. Although it still does burn through my mana. You can actually get a lot of passives for werewolf form, or this little wolf form. Like, you can actually make yourself get slowly more and progressive damage reduction, as well as make it so you can get a shitload of healing. Like, 2% of your healing. So if you actually kind of wanted to troll in arenas with this character, with the shamans, all you would have to do is like stack stamina and versatility and go with those 2 passives and just stay in spirit wolf form, because then you would just have so much damage reduction. Like, you would have 20-30% damage reduction, and you can just sit there and run around without actually getting hindered. That, and you'd be able to run at 130% speed. Ooh, no, 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 no. Ooh, shit! How did it even touch me? I was running away. Fuck you too, bitch. Well, someone else is not gonna get my little lightning bomb. I would keep moving, keep moving. Even the knight had to stay. Alright, so... now I guess I'm the healer. Here's another bear to help you out. Take that thing real quickly. I'm getting close to out of mana. Yeah, and I'm out. And I no longer have my heal buff from the stout, so I can't heal myself at all. Shit. I don't even have my food buff up yet, because they were too impatient. There we go. I think they're okay, though. See, that heals everything. Here we go. Ah, shit. Get up there, Teletubbies. Feel the soothing waters of my hands. I know. Been so long. Yeah, I'll take it. More Relics of Ulduar. It actually kind of seems that the loot tables seem to be more and more scant. Oh, that's probably because you actually get your own personalized loot instead of an actual loot table. So instead of every boss seeming like you actually get loot from it, you actually don't get it. It's no longer the dice roll system. It's more of now just kind of like random. Although to be fair, the loot system used to be random. It's just that now you don't have an actual extra layer of randomness to it. It's not like, alright, did the proper loot drop? Okay, it dropped. Okay, now do you actually get it? Come on, loot it all. Ah, he didn't loot it all, you bastard. Come on, I wanted the actual pieces of shit from it. The thing is, though, I actually have no idea what you can actually earn from disengineering creatures. Ooh, shit. That hurt. Well, I have no idea what the hell that was. Here, let me just heal myself up a little bit. There we go. And now these guys are also going to do all their whirlwinds. Although they are completely immune to it. Fantastic. I need to back up, heal myself up. I could try to PvP with this guy. The issue is that the heirloom system, it kind of changed since I was here. No longer are the days in which heirlooms leveled you up and you only had to purchase them once. Now you have to purchase heirlooms as well as upgrade them. And the upgrading them, oh my shitting Christ. It is ludicrously expensive to actually upgrade your heirlooms. I mean, reasonably, a person who just started WoW won't be able to purchase heirlooms till they get around to level 60. And even by that time, they will actually have no longer any use for heirlooms, since the heirlooms will no longer be the proper level for the characters. And even if this is like your second or third character, you still may not even have the money for it, since not a lot of people are rich. Because to upgrade an heirloom costs 10 or 5,000 gold a piece. And I have like 6 heirlooms on me. So like fully kit out my shaman right now, a single class, it will take me, ooh, I want to say a good couple 100,000 gold. And the most amount of gold I've ever obtained on a single character is... I want to think... Oh, Jesus, why did I move? I was not paying attention. I was thinking to myself too hard. I was thinking too hard. Thinking too hard is done. That doesn't make sense. But like I said, what was I thinking of? The most amount of gold I have ever earned. Played Disc Priest. Holy Priest is going to go around until 90. It depends. Living experience is always variable. Well, we didn't die due to that. We just sat and stupid. That'll help with that, though. You know what also helps? Observing the mechanics. I can't be salty in that regard because I wasn't paying attention to the mechanics. But this guy shouldn't be like, you know, what we really don't need is this asshole. No, 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 no. We don't need salty little shits. He's just salty because he's terrible. I don't want to be so... Let's be happy, though, because I might get banned if I'm salty, and I really can't be... I don't want to get banned again in this game. And these people here, this Blizzard, is super sensitive. Not to sound cold. Sorry, I'm just about my volunteer again. There we go. Not very good news to get, I gotta say. Okay, now I'm not mad, but please get the fucks off me. They're all just complaining about the tank. It's not the actual mechanic, though, that the tank is not fun. Thanks. I love taking a nap right now. Watch for the spins. Ah, shit. Ah, the irony in that fucking statement. Right as I was about to tell people to avoid the spinning, I died to the spinning because I am typing, not to avoid the spins. And now the coordinator at the volunteer place is now getting all emotional. Boy. To be fair, I can't talk about it legally. So, zipped lips, I'm probably going to get in trouble for that to begin with. We add spin, which does a lot of damage. Want to avoid that. What's the story of the guy who left or got kicks? Just got salty, he died. Oh goodness, what's going on here again? Sure does! Exclamation point. There you go. Gotta bring up the situation. Once you get those exclamation points again, it is all good goobers from here. I died 2 spins when I was typing about it. Irony. Okay, so I think we'll be okay here. There we go. One last time. I'm glad I didn't reapply the food buff every single time. All that money going away. To be honest, old crafting supplies are actually super sought after now. Well, actually, no. I gotta say, the demand for old supplies is nearly 0 now. But because of that, the supply is also extremely limited. So people who are actually wanting to level it up, it's actually a fairly limited market. So let's see, attack power and stamina, attack power and stamina. Literally these are the exact same 2 things except one's better. 7 haste and stamina. I like haste, let's try that. No, brother trucker. Eat, you fatty. I don't have very much of this food. Considering this food is made in extremely limited quantities. Because I don't think you actually can get... Okay, well... Why am I the one that gets all these freaking CCs on me? I actually kind of wish Storm Strike could have been used at a distance. Maybe they should make that a legendary passive. Because he already has Rock Biter, which can be used at a distance, and both of his passive DPS enhancers. Food. Eat your FOD. We need precious FOD. I mean, it's the only way I'm going to have proper stats is when I eat the FOD. There you go. Get the extra 1% haste. Because I'm pretty sure that's all this food does. I mean, like... Oh, Jesus! Let's activate my defensive passive. Whoo, Jesus! What am I even getting hit by? Like, I didn't even... Oh, God, how close. That's actually an extremely long range for that. Oh, tank didn't listen. Again. To be fair, they're not lucky enough at me to get this instant heal passive. Alrighty then. You're lucky I can still resurrect. The spins. The spins, man. Gotta avoid them. They're kind of hard to see since the spins themselves can actually blend in Well, I shouldn't say they blend in, but they can be obscured by literally the huge, huge character models some of these creatures possess. Yeah, no, we ain't going... yeah, we could go. I think the healer can just teleport to us, right? Yeah, he's right there. Okay. Cardin. Yeah, listen, I can do some amount of healing. The issue is that my character has no mana regen tactics. So literally, as soon as I run out of mana, I pretty much have mana for... well, nothing, actually. I can't even do any of my other abilities. Although I think my heal is like the only one that actually requires mana. And maybe my water walking buff. But that is like the only thing. This tank is fucking terrible at maintaining aggro. He also keeps moving. Hey, I'll take that. I actually wish they kind of improved your engineering. Like, I feel like disassembling complex mechanoids that are consisting of, you know, advanced technology. You should be able to get points for it. Kind of like mining or skinning. Let's see, does this even apply no, it doesn't even apply a debuff to him. It might still work. There we go, just keep that Earth Shield on. It seems to help a little bit. Although I don't know, I actually don't have a heal counter, any sort of DPS counter. So I have no idea. I know a heal shield does a decent amount for me. Basically makes it so I never have to heal between fights. But he's actually consuming a lot of those stacks. Alright, Loki, or I meant Loken. I love how he has like no voice the entire time he's saying this. Although to be fair, I could see his reasoning for joining the Lich King, since he may potentially see how humans are not really that good, considering that all of his creatures are mechanoids. Although I imagine he probably doesn't like the scourging of the land. Oh yeah, that's right. He does that big ass lightning ball thing. Oh, I love this haste bonus. It actually seems to increase the amount of chances I proc Storm Strike. Although that's probably because I actually... There we go. We can avoid it. But I think we're kind of okay. As long as I have the AoE heals going, that's all you need. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just take a 40% damage reduction. Fucking felt like nothing. To be fair, my defensive skill, that's right here, which is actually just my necklace and my stone form all combined into one thing. I can see why you'd hate the people here. God damn, look at that. That gear is literally just better in every single way. I still can't apply it though. Why is it always a helmet? It's always a helmet. You need a trinket here. Hello there, Frost Giant. It's actually strange. Why isn't he a part of the Frost Giant, the Brotherhood, and all that? Well, thank you all. That is caps locks. To be fair, it's Control and Shift. I actually don't have any macros that actually specifically target my focus. Oh no, I don't need that. I have... I have control key on here, which is assigned to target my focus. So if I have a focus, what happens is that any ability I use will automatically apply to him, assuming it can. So Earth Shield or my heals or any buffs, those will automatically apply to him if I press control. If I press shift, that activates my second bar right here. So if I press both, then I can use Earth Shield on my ally by pressing 5. A little bit complicated, but it's better than making 1,000 macros, which I find to be a kind of bit asinine. But also having the focus key would be really useful, because then I could just press control, and then 6 would automatically apply to, say, an enemy that you have focus bound in arenas. Kind of useful. Don't let his peachy skin fool ya. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Alright, so we just need to kill a bunch of those harpies and they'll stop eating our eagles. To be fair, I thought you guys said battle eagles. Why don't you just, like, gear them up in armor so that you don't have to constantly reproduce your eagles? And I imagine they'll have a pretty consistent body type. Let's bury something with a note, maybe a pack of some kind. So this is all you found? Okay, I'm gonna have to take one of these. Frost Tongue, we see the Frostborn. Just for trekking. Alright, so now we gotta find this to find Bran. I think Bran isn't he a Bronzebeard? I'm pretty sure he's a Bronzebeard. So he should be the king's brother, and then that's probably how it actually jogs his memory. To be fair, the only reason why I know any of the lore of the zone is because I watched a 3.5-hour video going over the entire lore for the Lich King, which expands mostly upon the RTS lore, since it's where there's an entire DLC dedicated to him and like a campaign dedicated to him. To be fair, Arthas is a pretty badass character. They also have a fair amount of lore dedicated to him in here too. Like they have a they have an entire dungeon dedicated to the entire lore of the Culling of Strathome, which was a main factor to why he basically didn't become a paladin. Or rather, why he, like, ceased becoming a relevant paladin. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the Light feels about killing people who are becoming scourged before they've turned. Although, to be fair, he only killed, what, 2 or 3 people that were not scourged? Need to be in the abandoned... You've been seen! You've been seen there, run away there, Blumpkins. They see us. The Munchkins be running. Oh god, he has to go back into it too. Ooh, I appreciate that. That is some brother trucking dedication. He is throwing his whole back into the... I can see your heart is in it, young Padawan. Keep running. Why do they have mounts of themselves? There's rhinos around here. Tame them, you fatties. You're about to kill my wolf too. To be fair, that frost path thing sucks dick. It doesn't even apply until they're halfway through it. The proto-drakes keep hunting the rhinos. Beautiful. There we go, now it's kind of working. Although I can't heal this guy at all. I mean, I could see where he potentially is now. I mean, he just looks like he's right in that cave. Out of here. Why haven't the proto-drakes eaten you yet? I thought the proto-drakes, which are owned by, like, the Valkyrie woman, are, like, they're, like, enemies with these people. I mean, the Drake should be eating these guys right now. There you go. Is this it? Out of here. The Frosthound has located the thief. Our plot is foiled yet again. Oh god, I am actually really hurting. Thank god that defense thing is actually easily just a bunch of instant casts. Bronze Communicator.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Good. Yes, I am sent by the League anyway. I'm also an archaeologist, so I am technically part of the Explorers League. Now, aside from the dwarves, I need to ask you for help with something. I've got the lead on the Nagan's Keystone, which guards access to all the war's archives, but the Titans divided to pieces and secreted them away. Most piece of the Keystone shell's held within the Inventor's Lab.
Keep your eyes on the
Oh, you asshole! I was reading. They really do not encourage reading of the quests here. To be fair, like 99% of people questing do not read. But this actually is a character in a story that is like relevant to a plot here. It isn't just like, hey, we need food.
just got to know.
Alright, so you need a laboratory, and the library's guardians. Yes, I get it. Let go. You know what they also could do too? They should also make it. Oh, ho! That's a lot of cash right there. Fuck it. While we're here, let's go ahead and finish this thing then. Why not? There's like what 5 quests here it can turn in. That's at least a level for me. I actually wait, scratch that isn't a level. Each one of these quests gives me 10,000 experience, and I need 370,000 to level. God. That actually kind of makes it so that doing questing is actually kind of pointless. It would actually be more lucrative in terms of time saving just to kill mobs. These highs will do nicely. Critical strike or haste. I'll take the haste any day. That is a shitty ass ring anyway. Oh my god. So okay, now I get my battle bear for me. As Storm 7s, we owe it to ourselves to kill these scum. Aye, so our enemy put in these ravenous creatures to kill all your bears. To be fair, if your bears roll Captain Armor, they might be alive today. It's your fault then. I love how they're completely not fazed by the fact I turned into a tiny wolf. A little bit higher level than me. I have no idea what you even said. That is a shitty alcohol. I'll take that meat. Let's see what else. I don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. Away. 12,000 experience, not that bad. To be fair, Sylvanas uses the Lich King's, those little fiends now too, to resurrect more Forsaken. Very nice, very nice. To be fair, considering all the stuff I've done for them, they should by all means accept me as one of their own. But apparently not. I mean, these beings are not bound by the Scourge. And Since they're enemies of the Scourge, they should be allies with us. Your friend, the enemy of the enemy is my friend. That type of deal? Apparently not. These creatures rather be by themselves. Okay. I haven't completed any of these quest lines yet. Fuck it. I'll bounce back and forth between them. I honestly should probably sell all of this junk I have from the Burning Crusade here. But I need to get some bags. So actually, wait. Let me go back to that vendor. Let me go to Dalaran and let me deposit all of this old shenanigans. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that they reused the exact same asset. I guess it makes sense. Blizzard, to save time and money on their game, would just flip assets. Strange. I wonder how often they do that, though. Yeah, let's put in 3 bags. Let me just go to Dalaran real quickly and deposit all this junk because my inventory is getting full again. I'm only back down to 29 slots. And that's with a clean inventory. Although, to be fair, I could really use like the giant mammoth mining bag and like an engineering bag. Oh, those would be perfect for me then. Alright, so I think the bank's over here. Well, I probably shouldn't be buying these shitty bags. Ah, they are cheaper than what you can buy from the auction house. And it's good to make it cheap at least. This will bind it to you. Not like I'm going to be put this on the auction house. Although I guess I could give it to my characters on an alternative. There you go, that's better. So I don't need that. What else do I not need? Don't need that, don't need that. I honestly legit probably don't even need this. And considering I can craft them at any time, doesn't even matter. Let's see, what else do we not need? Netherweave I don't need. That I don't need. What else is not for this expansion? That's Outland. I don't need that. Don't need that. That's Outland, I think. I'm not sure why I have this harpoon controller. I guess it would allow me to use the harpoons. I don't need it though. Especially considering I'm not even in that zone anymore. I think that's everything. Because everything else is pertaining to this expansion. Yeah, that's everything. It kind of saves in inventory space, although a lot of it's also taken up by the shittier food here. And to be honest, this food I can't even use. Since, well, it's spell food. That, and I can't trade spell food to people in my dungeons, so it's like entirely pointless. Which doesn't even make sense. Considering that I can trade shit cross-server pretty easily with regards to conjured food. But it cannot do it apparently with regular food. That's spell power. Oh, I don't need that. That's shitty food. Versality and stamina. Attack power and stamina. Spell power. Don't need that. Attack power and stamina. Critical strike and stamina. So all of that I can use. And it's not like I can reuse the food either. To be honest, I could actually probably shove the gems. I could probably shove the gems inside. Because the gems are actually not used. And the thing is, too, didn't they make it so you could access all your bank's inventory? Because I can actually still make some of my other recipes even though I don't have any of the stuff in my bag. That actually is kind of useful. Definitely would actually save over some of the professionals. Because living alternative characters, they used to heavily disincentivize professions. Although considering they took away the profession's passives, it's kind of bullshit. Some of the profession passives are kind of nice to have. But one second, I'll be right back. holy, hot as fucking tits. It's scorching in here. Which doesn't even make sense, because my computer's not even really being utilized that heavily. Although I guess maybe my GPU is, like, screaming right now. Since there's probably a lot of textures going on, but it's fucking hot in here. I also suppose this doesn't help that it's just humid as shit, too. It's been raining, like, on and off all day. So right now, I just feel like I'm just stewing right now. Hopefully I can actually make some engineering shenanigans since I no longer have the cobalt with me. Maybe we can make like a gun. Maybe that will help out. Definitely want to turn off my location data on my phone, but to be honest, from what I understand, Google is still actually tracking your location while you're not even using the application. They're getting actually a huge lawsuit right now, class action, in Europe, since, if you don't know anything about like the European laws, they had this thing recently passed called like the GDPR or something like that. And essentially it was a bunch of laws that basically gave more privacy back to the citizen. Since the internet is no longer a voluntary thing to really participate in, it's kind of mandatory in the modern day workforce. So they basically essentially made it so that you had to basically give the privacy back to the people. You couldn't really track anything that you didn't need to track. So a lot of websites who have trackers for analytic purposes, like figuring out what is the most popular thing, the viewing habits of people, everything, things like that. So they basically couldn't have anything like that going, as well as any other miscellaneous information, like telling us what platform you came from, and like your hardware specs or anything like that. So a lot of websites just completely shut off a lot of that stuff in Europe. They still do it in America, but at least in Europe they have some nice protections for everyone else. Let's see. I could make this, but I also need dream shards, which I don't have at all. Alright, let's just make more of these. Especially considering I can't really get any frost steel scopes or any frost steel tubes anymore. And it's... oh, come on, please level it up. Alright, so I have that. Level 30, that should easily give me some other shit. Please tell me you got some more. Box of bombs, that does not sound healthy, but I'll take it. Nitro boost. That's actually kind of sweet. Oh, dude. Lots of them. That's sweet. Gimme. Oh, we need a lot more of those volatile blasting triggers. That's sweet, though. That's sweet. So now I have a shitload of bombs. Wait, what? Saronite. Saronite. That's... Outland engine... Huh? So I have to be near max level engineering for Burning Crusade to use Lich King bombs? What? That I don't understand. No, I don't care about the auction house. Okay. So that won't work. Ooh, no machine engineering. Huh. Oh yeah, battle goggles. Ooh, that would actually be kind of nice. 5-minute cooldown though. If only it was 2 minutes. Polarity has not been reversed. 5-minute cooldown, not too bad. Oh, this is Outland Engineering. Is there anything for Northrend? Wait, what does this require? Heavy knot hide. Okay, yeah. That requires a lot of shit for Outland supplies. Hey, what's up, Nani? I acknowledge that statement too. Man, that's good to say. Do you have anything interesting for me? No, of course not. I'd be max level to use the interior material. Okay. Thank you. Mind amplification. Allowing you to engage in mental battle with your enemies to hopefully control them. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Hey there.
Ooh.
See you later.
Ooh. 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 Allowing you to control their minds. That's actually kind of nice. Well, then I get free engineering too. Why not? Cost me a lot of money. Who cares? A single piece of gold. I have 4,000 of them. And how many times can I do this? I don't even care. That kind of makes engineering a little bit easier, where you can just buy the items right off the vendor and you can level it up 5 times. Screw gathering material. I'll just tinker on my belt the exact same way 15 times.
How are you?
Actually, no, let me take 5 more of those. Just in case I ever get a new belt.
Have a good one.
Nice. What do you got for me? Mana injector kit. Where the hell even is that? Oh, here it is. Converts 20 runic mana. Converts 20 runic mana potions into compact injectors. Oh. Okay, so what will it even do? Because potions are instant. Mana potions are instant, at least. Yeah, so this wouldn't even do anything. That's pointless. I mean, considering that it's like already instant to use potions, I'm not sure why you'd use that. Unless, I mean, I guess it would be useful. I'm still struggling to figure it out. Like, what situation would that be actually, like, useful in? And I have to go back over here and save the birdies. Although, I'm going to have to wait here for 20 minutes, since that takes forever. And I don't have the money to go twice as fast. Right now, for me to actually get to 300% flying speed, because right now I'm at 150%, I have to spend 5 grand. The issue is, I mean, on this character, I've made, like... Does it tell you how much money you've made in this character? It doesn't really tell you. But I made maybe a couple of thousand of gold on this character. And to be fair, all the gold I would have earned at this point, if I didn't supplement it with gold from other characters, I wouldn't be able to even train myself. Legitimately, if I wanted to get flying and train myself in Northern Engineering, I would not be able to do that with the gold I had made on this character. Especially since I am have these heirlooms on me, which actually kind of like reduces the amount of gold you earn for leveling, since you level so much faster. So I just don't have a lot of cash. In fact, I won't have any cash pretty soon, because if I want to get the faster flying speed, that's just going to make me go back down to 0 gold. And I probably won't be able to actually even finish up my my engineering for Northern. I'm probably going to get roughly around 6,000 gold comfortably before I can do that. Otherwise, I won't be able to do the engineering for Pandaria either. And no way in hell am I doing the engineering for WoD. Fuck WoD. WoD doesn't deserve my time. Any game with a mobile aspect to it does not deserve my time. Thank God, WoD is no longer relevant. Although it might kind of be, since WoD actually does have quite a few items you can earn. Especially heirlooms. Apparently you get quite a few heirlooms. Here we go. Let's see what else is around here. I need more eggies. I need omelets. And of course, I mean, considering how tiny these creatures are, I feel like the eagles could fuck them up. At least be like in the same boat. And on top of that, I mean, these bodies have a lot of exposed skin to it. So they can't be that deadly. I mean, these eagles are like full muscle with feathers. They would have to be much more effective than these like partially naked harpies. To be honest, his harpies actually kind of look like Sylvanas. That's just my observations, though. That makes sense. I mean, if you like Sylvanas, you pretty much like harpies and any other furry creature. Although, to be honest, it's like why 90% of people like the current Horde leader. She's just hot, man. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Give me the heals. God, look at that, my heals are complete garbage. To heal half of my HP took all of my mana. God, I'd be bad in arenas. Now, let's take a look here. Item level 61. Yikes. Yikes. It's kind of low. It's 20 item levels lower than what it should be right now. Yeah, probably not terribly decent stats. There we go. You're strangely actually tanky for your kind. Give me egg. There we go. I'm not sure why these harpies would delicately pick up a fragile egg, drag it all the way across the mountainside, and then just leave them in giant clusters. Like, why wouldn't they just go to a bird's nest, kill them, and then just eat it? Like, I feel like this is like 10 steps too many. It seems a little bit ass backwards. I guess they do need quests. Ooh, and a little birdie. I'm not sure why you'd be flying so low. At least now we're kind of in the area where the time lost proto-drake is. So actually we might be able to get that legendary creature. The fact these creatures have relics of Ulduar kind of makes it kind of suggests that the Titans employ the services of harpies. I'm not sure why this wouldn't be more effective than just sending out their flying creatures. Although, do Titans actually even have any flying creatures? I mean, they have metal beings already. They have metal dwarves and metal mega humans. I mean, they should. Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me about the lore of these creatures. Although actually would be kind of awesome, since they do effectively regain a sense of independence, and like, I'm just not sure. Like, do they have the autonomy to actually become anything other than servants? Or could we actually have as like a seeable race in the foreseeable future? I mean, they have a lot of races to choose upon here. And considering in Wrath of the Lich King, a hero from either the Alliance or the Horde comes to help the Tusker. But I guess that, yeah, the Alliance or the Horde never really directly help them, so they have no reason to join us. Damn it. Actually, I might have to see this at some point. Yeah, we just need one more. You there. Get down here and face my short stature. Yeah, good. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm not sure how well the bikini armor is doing all the way up here in the frigid north of the mountains. Where I'm more uncertain. It's less than like -50 right now. How they exist is beyond me. The armor is enchanted with heat pads. Master archaeologist. And I've barely done shit. Mostly done dwarven stuff. I'm going to try to do as many dwarven archaeology as possible. Can't tell I'm a little bit biased. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh, fuck it. I'm already here. I might as well do this. But if they make me go back... If they make me go back... Ice shriek sounds like the one that's sparing the hoppies be more aggressive. Alright, I'll kill her then, I'll kill her. Give me just a little bit of time. You there? Oh god, my FPS is dropping for some reason. What do you have to offer? Now we know you're trustworthy. Oh, I didn't even know they actually had... I didn't know they had their own little reputation system. Because it didn't really say they're actually a part of any sort of faction. Like how the Explorers League denotes that they're in the Explorers League, but the Frostborn... But not the Frostborn. Ah, here we go. Where are you at? Yes. How many do we have? Oh, we can get 3 of them. Nice. We'll just take you out of here and get rid of the Murloc egg. We actually may just have to get rid of this at some point. Useless item, but it's beautiful. I could actually probably use it in a dungeon. Now, let's see. Just need her. A single quest. Lovely. Still haven't seen the Time Lost Proto-Drake yet. Although, to be fair, I am more than certain it's being hunted by people who have much faster mounts than me. Actually, where is... There used to be a way for you to look at the local map here. Talents, characters... No. Search, maybe? No. Wait. Was it T? Yes, it was T. Okay. Oh, wow. No, I am the only Alliance character in this zone right now. Interesting. So there could be Horde characters still in the zone and I wouldn't know. But from what I can understand, there is 0 Alliance characters right now in the zone, which means 0 of them are actually hunting this Frostdrake. That's actually kind of nice. So, Alliance-wise, I still technically could have a chance of getting this thing. Although, to be fair, considering that the spawn zone for this thing is across the entire map, chances of me spotting it are near zilch, even if it does spawn. Sorry for turning off my microphone. My allergies for some reason are just killing me right now, and I don't know why. It's no longer fucking really any type of spring. Here we go. The way you hoppy. Interesting. So the Stormforged here actually conniving with these little hoppies. Oh wait, no, that's right. She's circling the peak. What am I doing? She's not here. Whoopsie, whoopsie. I'm out of here. Oh no, there's a rich Serenite deposit though. There we go. She's up here, right? Yes, that's right. I can see their nest. This is how you fly a helicopter, right? Without your blades moving a single inch. Hey, chicken shit, get over here. Aw, oh, damn it, come on. That would have been beautiful. Just hexing her and watching her fall to her death. That actually would be beautiful. You just see this frog drop off the mountainside and collapse into the floor, dying hundreds of feet away from her nest. And then just the corpse itself just starts slowly converting itself back into a harpy. And there's just an explosion of bits and pieces. Would be a little bit morbid. Oh my god, though, she's fucking hurting. Send out the giant fucking demon. No, I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to use this thing. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it, I'll use the heroism buff. Or not. And even this creature, why? Hey, it's only 23,000 HP, it's not even 100,000. I understand why my DPS is so low then. I mean, it feels the same. Maybe me using shitty tier level 60 weapons is starting to come back and bite me in the ass. Wait. Why am I even using these weapons anymore? Like, legitimately, there's no reason for me to be using these things. They offer me no stat bonuses. Oh my god, I've been using these for no reason. I have been taking a damage hit for no reason. I am a retard. I'm using weapons that are 14 levels below me. I never claimed to be the smartest. I might as well just queue exclusively for Utgard Keep. Since I can only do it until level 80 anyway, I might as well just do it now. Alright, can you guys give me some weapons as a reward now? Hey. Actually, wait, buyback. Did it give you guys any weapons? No, shit, it's only the bombs. Fuck. Alright, well, never mind then. And it looks like I need to complete this quest before I can go back and do the other stuff with the dwarves. So screw it, we'll do these ones first. Well, I might as well put it on numlock, since it's going to be 20 minutes before I can get there. I don't know, let's see if there's anything going on Twitter. I can respond to that, maybe. See what shitstorm has gone off there. Yeah. Just someone complaining that some people didn't get advertised or part of the stream team. I mean, they probably have to be somewhat exclusive and selective with who they choose to put on the stream team, but I don't know anything about managing stream teams. Hell, I don't even know anything about moderating chats because I don't even have to do that. Although, okay, question, I did have to moderate my chat, but like, I'm such a non-streamer. Well, in the sense that I'm not a very good one. To the point where it's not even an issue. Let's see, what else is here? Something in French that I can't read. As they reach the conclusion of the Battle of Lordaeron. Ooh, so they made all their cinematics. That's kind of nice. Although more than certain, everyone knows the lore for like the Battle of Lordaeron. That's like the whole point of it. Too bad I won't be able to participate in that. Probably shouldn't have fired Comey. No shit. Wow. 26 years later, 2 men were exonerated for a bad crime after the victim admits the incident never happened. Yikes. And I'm guessing the person who stole 26 years away from somebody is not going to prison. You could put someone... Imagine putting someone in a cage for 26 years. You would get life in prison for holding someone against their will. And yet, you can hold someone in prison for 26 years with a false accusation and get nothing. Interesting. Oh well. Are we back here yet? Been flying all day. Hey, I'm back to being Brunhilde again. Beautiful. Welcome to Draenor. Ooh, someone's actually doing it. I don't know. Do I actually need to go through Warlords of Draenor? Oh, fuck, I do. I thought, could I just do Pandaria? No, damn it. And they won't even tell you what level those are for. Fuck. I kind of wanted just to skip Warlords of Draenor and just go straight to the, that zone. Of course, I'll be 10 levels under, but, like, it won't matter. Hello, polar bear. Why are you killing me? I'm with you. I'll take your meat, though. Give me warm meat. I can actually maybe make this for a great feast. And instead of just giving people food to begin with, I have to make a great feast. I suppose that'll work. Not like that's like 7 times more expensive. Yes, I can make it. All I need now is more mammoth meat. It's too far away. It's strange they actually got the voice acting for that done, but they never made a dance animation for this. And to be honest, they're probably just recycling the voice lines for a female dwarf. Because it doesn't really sound terribly Icelandic. Ooh, rich. I'll take it. Actually, to make cave diving worth it. I remember the days of fighting over Serenite deposits and old Lich King. Although they made it so that really multiple people can harvest a single deposit. Like, I think it just actually is like you can unlimited harvest a deposit between, you know, multiple characters. It's just time-wise they change out. I think that's how it is. Like, it's no longer the world just spawns in a random node here and there and one person can have it. It's more like the world spawns in a node that everyone can harvest, and then it switches the nodes. That's what I'm assuming happens. And I haven't been here, I haven't actually read any, like, how crafting works these days. Need more of that. I love this trinket I have on right now, though. Gives me extra critical strike for nothing at all. And all I have to do is keep on attacking. I would actually prefer more of a weapon. Matriarch. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're actually good now. Look off there. Don't mind me if I just ride this oversized polar bear. That's like 7 times the size of my dwarf. This seems safe. This polar bear doesn't even care. Hey, let's get that over here quickly, otherwise if you just sit here I might die passively to all this damage. I love how the bear put up no resistance to basically becoming a mount. And now you get to die for me. Brilliant. There we go. Whatever. There we go. So maybe able to finish this. Hopefully I get more than 10,000 experience for completing the last of this quest. Ooh, wow, I can't even wear this yet because I need to be 4 more levels, or 3 more levels higher. Also, what is with this polar bear movement? Has anyone else seen this thing? And instead of like naturally turning around, it's like spazzing in place. Oh, that looks wonky. They're strange. They had more natural mount movement in Warlord, or not Warlords of Draenor. No, in the real-time strategy game. I actually wonder if they'll ever go back to that type of style. Oh, I'm not sure which actual MMORPG has that type of mount mechanic. The last of her kind. A good bear won't do much good with the skill to ride it. I mean, I wrote it here. How does that not denote the actual writing skill of me? You did well in destroying them. Thank you, thank you. Oh, so it doesn't even matter. I don't have to train with it. I just have to kill the thing anyway. Why is it on 6? Lunge toward your target, so stun. Smash. I mean, literally all these abilities are essentially the same thing. And let me kill you all, you pussy. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I have to go kill... What even the hell is it? Oh, okay, you. I'm not sure if this is technically a fair fight. It's actually a very short... Yeah, I don't really care about the knockaway effect. It's only 400 damage. Yeah, my passive auto attack does more. There you go. I don't have to kill it? Okay. I guess that would be a pain for the game to constantly have to respawn that thing. Yeah, I love my teddy bear. Only 10,000 HP though. And it still pumps out more DPS than me. Although that is unless I get a shitload of procs. It's half joking. I actually really want you to die so that I can have your bear. Thank you for the honesty, I suppose. Well, I don't know. That thing, even when it's tethered, is still like 3 times larger than anything else. But I don't care. I got fucking another one of these things. A feral lunge. That's kind of sick. 25 yards and I can jump to a person. That's pretty sweet. So I can either have a save your life, a movement passive bonus. I mean, I like this. That's kind of cool. It's just legitimately kind of cool. I can just like sit there and pounce at somebody. I mean, that's a beautiful. You need to be in the pit of the fang. Okay. That's legitimately pretty damn sweet, though. Who cares to face me, pussies? That's right. I keep thinking it's like 1, 2, and 3, but it's not. You better not lunge at me, you asshat. Okay, am I stunned? Oh yeah, I am. There we go. Thank you, teddy bears. It'd actually be kind of weird if they actually had like 17 different abilities for this. I would say they should maybe look into more doing this. At least now they're actually having quests do this. Didn't have any in BC or vanilla. Probably because this actually didn't exist during BC or vanilla times. Although I guess all of the old vanilla zones are now actually technically cataclysm zones. Since I think every zone in the game was actually changed from vanilla to Kata. Maybe there was this. I'm trying to think back to any of the vanilla questing I did. Was there actually any of this where you actually had like a mount or like a vehicle to ride? I actually don't think there is. I'm just legit trying to remember, but I can't. Oh well. Ooh. I love how all these things have sockets on them. And literally every single helmet looks exactly the same. It's this helmet design. It looks cool. But every helmet is designed exactly the same. But I actually need some weapons, because I didn't realize I actually need to change them. I'll say, your polar bear okay? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna die. Oh wait, no, that's right. I became like the champion of the people, so now I get to become the boss's main hand. So far, really great at it. Past the kind that comes to true test, you need skill and courage and luck. It's not really like I have shitty DPS. I'll be okay. I don't need all of this hairdressing bullshittery. I'll be fine. Please a bit of food though. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to eat. Yeah, let's eat this and get this buff back on. Because my food buff's about to go away too. This is actually kind of nice. Having a proper food buff. For some reason, all the food in Old World only lasts 15 minutes, and I'm not sure why. I'm ready to ride, sister. I am. So I have to kill somebody with my Drake? Is that what I gathered? I wasn't listening to the quest. 10 Heilsmer Drake Riders defeated. Oh, so no, I just need to click at Drake Riders and throw a harpoon at them. Okay. Who do I need the harpoon? You're just gonna harpoon these asshats? No, not even them. Okay, who do I harpoon then? Over here. All the way up there? It's gonna be like 5 minutes of flying then. This mount is certainly going fucking snail's pace. Just fly vertically, man. It exists in this game. Nah, we gotta do the fancy spin here. And they're all just flying in circles too. It's not like that's gonna help a whole bunch. Okay, where are they at? How is that an invalid target? Holy shit. How about I just use my werewolf form and charge to you across the Drake? Fuck your harpoon shit. Harpoons are for pussies. Legit kind of interesting. I hope no one else is trying to board my Drake and kill me. They'll just let me sit here and annihilate them all. You're snared now, you ain't running away. Kind of reminds me of like a Frogger in a way. You can jump from one log to another, but instead of trying to get to the other side of the road, you're just murdering people. I don't know, maybe Frogger was secretly the menace that we all desire to be. 1990 gaming prepared me for this. I feel like conjuring all this lightning might take an effect on the Drake. Just a tad bit. I mean, when thunderclouds grow overhead like you're being attacked by Thor, I mean, there's probably a decent amount of anxiety. God, I don't know if I could actually do this. If this actually had to be done in real life, I feel like I would just sit there and cry, because there's no way I could be this high. In fact, I don't even think humans could even be this high. Like, if this is meant to be as high as it really can be, I mean, you're probably about as high as maybe a 10th of Everest. And being able to breathe up there and fly, it ain't going to happen. So what do? Do I just jump off? No. That was a bad idea. Bad idea. I don't have a target. Wait. Oh! I was like, wait, maybe I could jump to somebody down there when I'm sliding down the... No. No. It's kind of nice, though. I actually probably could have... Oh. Oh, brother trucker. I had to turn it in all the way up here. Ah. So why did it even I graduated high school, I swear. Now I have to fly all the way back up. Yeah, excuse me. It's my tiny dragon. My Drake has shrunk a little bit since last time. Ignore it. I'm still riding a Drake. I also just became an engineer in the meantime. But I had no credence to it. There we go. Keep going. The Titans shall accept me. Oh god, you're a real big boy. And you also have a lot of HP. Actually, no you don't. For being a character that's obnoxiously a higher level than me, only 3,000 HP.
What are you doing in the mountain?
Turning it into a quest? No, a dwarf, but for a moment. Sif, is it truly you? No, a dwarf. But for a moment, enough of this! The visions of my Sif have tormented me for far too long, and it's time for me to avenge her and bring honor to my memory. My brother must pay. He already knows. He already knows that I'm not it. Oh, his history hurt. Okay. Okay. So I'll listen to you, buddy. Remember, I thought you were her, my beloved Sif. That strand of hair, but no, it can't be. Sif is dead. My brother killed her. He did more than that, Thorim. He controls Ulduar now. Ulduar, so protected. Some protect the terrace of the Makers. Some protect the pacts between races of the Frost, but I failed. I let my brother tricked me. I let him trick me against my allies. He tricked me to blaming Sif's death on that dear friend Angrim, the king of the Frost Giants. After I realized what I had done, I gave into despair. It needed to end this way. Hurry, little one, to come to speak these words. The mighty Thorm, I should crush you. I don't know. I'm on a helicopter. You think you can fucking catch me there? You need to dimly for my stupidity. Your present here is a sign. There was no accident that mistake you for Sif. What you think of me? I must prepare for battle. I must avenge her death and liberate the Titans. Sacred grounds for my brother's madness. Yep, you definitely look like you're about to prepare your armies. Oh, aim. Okay, quest.
I am Thor, Lord of Thunder.
In the hope of wrestling control for the Tempest Makers, those must make amends for my old allies. To eliminate a common enemy, we may at least take a step towards renewing our friendship with the Frost Giants. Funis besieged Nifin with the Giants of Iron. The Giants of Iron? Oh, I was thinking Dwarf of Iron for a second. Must defeat him at Fjord's Anvil. Far east of here, weaken his forces sufficiently for the sons of Horia to emerge victorious. And so that the evidence to slay him. Alright, I'll do it. Yeah, God, that's all. That's far. Alright, 1 second, I got a quest that's not across the map. It's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass to turn this quest to you if I have to go up to that mountain every single time. Kind of a pain in the ass. God, I can't change out any of this gear because it all gives me experience. Okay. So I just need this random disc. I'm pretty sure you need to kill people for it. Oh, I also need to put on food again since I committed suicide. Alright, alright. I'll do it. Oh, that's right, since it's queued for a specific dungeon. I mean, I feel like there should be a decent amount of people. I mean, anyone who is level 70 or anyone that's level 56 or higher should be able to do it. I think it was Utgard Keep that actually had the Burning Crusade Heroic. Wait, what? Why is Burning Crusade Heroic easier for me to do than... Okay. There's no heroic dungeon for, apparently, my kind. So what do I need to do? The Inventor's Disc. So, like, okay. So I just need to sit here and actually kill these things? These random infected gnomes? I'm not sure why the makers wouldn't use creatures so tiny and then make them amount to. Oh god, okay, so... okay. Another quest then, I'll take it. Although scrap section kind of just reminds me of that from BfA. Ooh, and I can decon them. Yes. Maybe I can actually get another mechanic for Jeeves. Or schematic for Jeeves. That would be stealing. Well, that's because the only item inside the loot table for that thing. Yeah, it looked good. Holy shit. Why is my HP nothing? Ah. Oot guard keep. Fuck! Nah. It's the wrong one. What's a strange? Alright, was it... What was... Of course, I can't queue for the next one. Well, let me see. What was the one I was actually looking at? The Forge of Souls, the Pit of Sauron, Halls of Reflection, Trials of Champion, the Calling of Strathome, Utgard Pinnacle, that's what it was, fuck. I was the wrong Utgard. A engineer, though, I'll take it. I'd rather do that than just that shit again. That would be pointless for me. Takes that much time away. Ooh, maybe I can actually try using the lunge system here. Oh no, so it isn't a lunge, it's just charge with wolf form. And it actually has a strangely long cooldown. Although to be fair, every talent at that tree has a long cooldown. Although kind of with reincarnation and that, they're both in a sense similar passives. Maybe you just need to start using this heal more often. Yeah, it kind of sucks, so you can't actually have the ability to automatically target a person. Let's have charge right at it. There we go. So how many fragments of that? Just need 2 more. Tell me you have something hidden off on the little creature. There you go. Thank you, thank you. So then just combine the... I had... Okay. It's kind of weird, because now I have 3 abilities in which I start a battle with a charge. So I use all 3 of these abilities as a way to start combat. So then now to actually use a charge. To be fair, though, any other ability is pretty much pointless for PvE. I mean, the group speed buff is nice, but I mean... I guess for certain mechanics. So there we go. And apparently the guy's already here with the quest too. And did I already get the scrap thing done? Overcharged capacity. Oh my god. I have to make them? I don't even have enough cobalt to do it anyway. Fuck it. Sorry. Unless maybe these guys could drop it. But I doubt it. I've only gotten volatile triggers from them. Like, overcharged capacitors are like the only thing I think these creatures do not drop. Everything else cobalt related I can get. There you go, just give me that. I'm just killing as many as possible to see if I actually can potentially add anything. Although, where the hell do I turn this quest? Oh wait, do we need to activate it? Where is it? Here it is. Hello. Okay, so I just need to use a disc to actually get the data. The strange thing is I've already done the quest in the dungeon. That already like comes after this. So it's a little bit weird doing it the reverse way around.
I can feel it. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Here we go. I'll take it all then. I mean, having all these databanks spread around seems kind of weird. Because so the point of these databanks is to store knowledge in a convenient place, and then go out of your way to put it into an inconvenient location across a multitude of zones. Almond brown bear. No. Actually, I think I actually have that mount too. I actually did waste quite a few dollars on that mount. Now, to be fair, back then, having those mounts is actually a decent amount of... It gave it a decent amount of notoriety. Since it's actually where there'd been somebody who had a shitload of cash. I mean, if you could spend $10,000 back in Wrath of the Lich King on a mount, you were pretty much the fat cat there. Or if you had the one version of the mount that actually had the proper... Like, what was it, the repair bot, like Jeeves, and the other guy, the vendor. We actually have those two. Oh, I guess now the mount's different. The one that actually now can repair and sell as well as transmog your gear. That's kind of sick. Oh, that seems like a WoD mount, to be honest. Wonder how much that one costs. Okay, thank you. Have I accessed you already? No, I haven't. And of course the other databanks just run away. Beautiful. I'm actually thinking about potentially getting some more emotes. Right now I have the idea of maybe getting the Dwarven Panda type of deal. And then what else could I do? What other emote would be a good idea? I don't know, I was just trying to think what would actually be decent for this channel. Just 'cause I'm trying to think what other emote kind of reflects. Honestly, I don't think there is any emote that really sort of reflects this channel. We don't have too many memes with this. No, that's really too many inside jokes. Well, I could want to do a Tree Bolowski type of emote, like a panda in a tracksuit. Or I could just make a simple emote that's just H. Or maybe F. H is just the random XD lol type of factor. Although I have seen it around any other place. But at least an F would make sense. And I actually do have a fancy font style that actually go well with it. I could see it. Oh, so I gotta activate him again. I'm not sure why it consistently tells me to come back here. So it worked. At least we can count Mimir to be systematic. Let's keep it to what I've been hearing. Okay, then. Underground shells within our reach. Once again, to visit discount to the library at Interior. Okay. Swan extraordinary to keep Iron Fortune Juniors occupied for years. And now use the disc to recover the shell. Hopefully, maybe there isn't deciding anything. There we go. Motherfucker. You're ruining the lore experience. So I'm kind of curious as to what the relevance is in his dungeon for Bronzebeard. Oh well. So I just need to go in here to this databank, yes? I think so. Yoink. Don't mind me if I just fly this in here. Hey. Why does he keep doing that? Shut up. It's really expensive. Charge unique to is this discharge to complete Fairburg's Protocol Gamma. Please have a pleasant millennium. Only 1,000 years, that's nothing. You mother? Oh wait, okay. Wait, do I just stay here then? Oh, okay. So I have to summon him and then kill him. Oh, I see. Verifying. I'm being scanned. Am I the actual archivist? I'm a little bit as a drawer. Does that count? Of course, every single time. The inventors, this must be recovered. Why would you endanger yourself for that reason? Have a million of other disposable units outside come in here. I'll take it, they'll kill a giant version of Jeeves. Okay, so not only did you endanger yourself, you also endangered the material. That seems proper. Beautiful defense system here.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Well done, well done. Honor, I remember the like. Beautiful, thank you for that. Wow. How is this thing shittier? Like, I mean, it has better stats, but the DPS is over 3 lower, even with the speed accounted for. Why is this so shit? Wow, this is even worse. Okay, no wonder why I haven't changed my weapons. Back to the expedition, Leon Magnus and Frosthold. Once he gets out and should be able to glean what the core looks like. It's based on the shell. Alright, alright. But there's farm, what the Titans ruins, people who live here. Guess I die, I mean threaten Loken and his minions. Too bad we've already killed them. He sent his favorite servants, the Iron Dwarves, on a brutal campaign against all creatures of stone. He's expelled the Earthen from Ulduar and forcing them to take shelter at Boulder Crag's refuge.
Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Okay, I'll go there. For a second I was like, oh, is this a fist weapon? It's actually going to be better than the ones I have? Nope. The thing is, though, I think I have to use maces in order for my abilities to actually go off. I'm not sure. I mean, you can use a variety of weapons as this character, but very few of the weapons actually do apply to this enhancement spec. Like, I don't think you can use daggers or swords, even though you can. I think you have to exclusively use maces. Do fist weapons count? I don't think those count either. Exiles. Saying in the sheer cliff. I mean, is it here that I have to go? Mimir's workshop. I'm thinking that's a solid no since nothing's in there. Like I said, where is he in this cliff face? I'm trying to think. The giant dwarf. I mean, there's here it is. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So these stone dwarves, these would actually be really sweet. Like, even more so than the Dark Irons to have as allies. My bias, though. My bias. Oh, could even have a mega version of them being a race. That would be beyond sweet. Of course, it just sells everything. Do you guys sell anything unique? Do you guys have a quartermaster or some shit? Nope, nothing interesting. No, you guys are useless. He's the closest ally among those in flesh. The struggle against Loken and his followers. Well, technically, I've already killed Loken, so I mean, should I be like exalted with them already? Alright, social for order, I saw the weakest of us dead, and the strongest of us craftsmen were born as warriors. Ah, okay. So you guys don't have any... That's right. So you guys can't save any of your allies because you don't have any of the enchanted dirt. Well, I mean, as long as they, like, don't have their heads smashed off, technically you should be fine. Because you don't have to worry about blood or organs. I mean, if you're just enchanted stone, I'm not really sure how you would die. God, those are some big-ass drills. I mean, if you just have these elite giants doing everything, you really don't have to do a whole bunch. I got it, though. I got it. For a second, I was going to be happy. For a second, I was like, oh shit, a bunch of Serenite deposits. Nope. Alright, alright. It's going to be obnoxious constantly having to reply them out. Where's everything else, though? Here we go. Did you give me another quest to do, or is this just the only one? Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious when they make you do only one quest at a time. Because then you just have to spend all your time going back and forth. It's like, yep, do this one quest for a minute, and then spend 2 minutes walking back, a minute of questing, 2 minutes of walking back. Slowest possible way to level. To be fair, that's like half of WoW's content is content specifically designed to slow you down. We want you just to see this beautiful landscape we've made, yes. Because making this mountainside took so long to do. This mountainside that has 2 textures. Oh, how heinous. I mean, because that's how they defended not having flying in... what was it? In WoD until, like, the very end of questing. Where it's like, well, flying at this point doesn't really save us a whole lot of money, or a whole lot of time, but thank you. So that was the reason why they're just like, yeah, we don't want people to fly around at first, just because we want them to see everything, and I'm just thinking, we're going to be in the same zone for like at least 2 years. And more than certain people are going to get intimately familiar with the zone. It's not like your world designing team is any better, or rather going to face any sort of consequence like that. Although, to be fair, if you actually go back to Cataclysm zones, and especially the ones that were reworked, like old zones that were reworked, the world design in some of them is so horrendously bad. Like, the world is so empty and has no clutter in it, it makes me think they spent like 10 minutes at best figuring out these zones. Like, all these zones around here, look at the amount of clutter in here. There is no clutter. There's just NPCs. There's no chairs, tables, anything that suggests that people are living here. But, I mean, there was this, oh god, what was it? It's back in Azeroth. Yeah, it was the Athri Highlands. So go to here, go to the, this little boat right here where the pirates are, go inside the boat. It's literally just an empty boat. And I'm thinking, this is where a crew of pirates live. Where's the beds? Where's the chairs? Where's the food? Where's everything? It's literally just a giant empty boat. They literally just spawned in a boat texture, and that's it. That's all they did for it. They didn't spend like an extra 5 minutes looking at like inhabited. I mean, I understand doing all of the various testing and all the world elements may be time consuming, but wow. If you're going to redo the zone, at least do it right. Especially if people are going to be questing there and spending time there. Especially if people are spending time there, which inadvertently is also spending the money there. It just blows my mind. There you go. Thank you, thank you. Apparently, hardy but not tireless. Without reinforcements, it's only a matter of time before we get overrun. We will lend our skills to the refugees' defense to greatly improve morale of the defenders and give them ample hope of mounting a counterattack. So you guys could kill a shitload of them, that's fine. but they could not keep on with the onslaught. With each of the earthly equivalents, you can make bandages to heal the wounds of some of the fallen. Can patch up as long as we last out there. Alright, alright, alright. We can do that then. Let me just eat my food and get this potion up. I spent so much time here, I shouldn't. It's probably because I just spend so much of my time reading and working on my professions. And if I didn't do both of those, I could have been out of Northrend like yesterday. But I mean, it's kind of interesting to see the lore of this place. Especially with these interesting creatures. I mean, it's kind of nice. So look, they actually did have a pet here too. They have a metal cat. They spent the time designing a metal cat for the stable master. But they never, ever adjusted. Okay, that blows my mind. Come here, you creature. I actually do kind of like that sword. It kind of looks suspiciously like the... Oh, these are rock characters. Why can't I harvest them? And they suspiciously look like... I want to say something we could harvest. Why not? I understand they're humanoid and it might be a little bit morally weird to harvest bodies, but I mean... Let me fight by your side. I mean, considering all I'm going to be doing for a couple of minutes is just healing people. Thank you, I thought I was doomed. I'm not sure why they make us channel this shit. I scratch that. I do know why they're making us do this. It's a waste time. Hey, thank you. Oh, and he's just getting dogpiled. 2 mountains. That'd actually be kind of sweet if we could have them as actual allies. There you go. Can we heal you too? And of course, there's more. It's kind of weird they're using dark iron technology to invade the front here. Which doesn't make sense. All they would have to do is just walk here. I mean, it's not like there's any frontline defense here or natural environmental thing that's causing a huge issue. No, wait, don't go away. Yes, that's sweet. So I don't even have to kill anything, and I can just get free engineering mats. That's actually kind of sick. There you go. Here's some bandages. Why don't I just sit here and just spam healing surge? The rocks can take the waters too. Say that my healing surge deposits minerals in their wounds. Some bullshit like that. Oh, you're not injured, okay. You are, though. Here you go, little precious. Well, none of these defenders ain't doing shit about him. You've lost ground, you fools. Yeah, God. Okay, one more. Invalid target? I already clicked that head bastard. There you go. Ironbane dwarves to ascend you. Oh, that's sweet. Wait. Wait. Did that motherfucker just seriously do like a Shamus thing? Roll up into a ball? And ram somebody? Dude, that's fucking sick. Oh, come on. They have to be a race and that has to be their racial ability. That would be... Oh, that would be awesome. Like, that would legit make me single-handedly switch this guy, pay $25 to become an earthen dwarf. Oh, that's sweet. I mean, that's like an idea right there that would generate $1 million for WoW. Why don't they think of that? Why won't they make that an actual race? Make it specifically for the Alliance too? Maybe that would make like every PvPer become an Alliance character then. $1 million idea, wow. Think about this. Although to be fair, if they did that, I'm pretty sure they'd be criticized for doing like the Murloc thing. In the sense that they're just doing something for the fans' sake instead of actually lore reasons. Other than honest, I can just make anything lore anything anyway. It's not like they have any established lore anymore for what's going on. They have to conjure it up as they go along. Alright, I'm back. I don't know, maybe I could eat at some point, but I mean, I just had food recently, so I'm not even feeling it. I feel like I'm never going to use this actual ability. This actual relieving ability. I'm actually kind of disappointed. There's not a lot of like abilities in the talent tree that are good for PvE. It's like either you get nice PvE abilities that do nice damage, and then you get defensive abilities or defensive abilities. It's like I haven't had anything that really changed up my loadout significantly. I like the last thing I had that actually significantly changed my rotation or my actual how I did combat was a while ago. I haven't gotten shit yet. Come on, let me go back into doing raids. I need to do more of the Utgard Pinnacle. Although, to be honest, I could probably just do it when I'm level 20, but level 120 and just go to do Utgard Pinnacle myself and just smash it to shit in 2 seconds. Instead of having to wait for people. There you go. Give the defender something to cheer about. Seeing the enemy fall behind your hands. There you go. There you go. One second, I'll be right back. I just need to use the amenities. Ooh, I'm glad you guys were able to keep yourself nice and tame in the chat while the time was away. I wouldn't want to come back here into a hectic chat. I'm just kidding, no one's even in here. That's what you get for streaming for 2 weeks. When you're not here for 2 weeks, your stream dies. Your stream dies. Everyone finds anything else to do. Yes, yes. Happens all the time. Well, to be fair, apparently there's a lot of people in here, but I guarantee you 90% of them are view bots. Not view bots. What are they called? It's not like follow bots either. Those that don't exist. Like 90% of my viewership is usually those weird, like hosting bots. Like, we don't like what those are. Those, like, if you go to like the channel and you see these viewers in right here, most of them that you see are either music bots, bots dedicated to, you know, keeping the loyalty system, or they're auto hosting bots. Which, if you go to their channels, they have like 100 people in there that are all trying to vie for this hosting position that gives them like a spotlight for 10 minutes. But I mean, it doesn't even do anything. It's like the equivalent of follow for follow back in the old days of YouTube. Well, if I remember correctly, like follow for follow back then, isn't that like a banned thing now? Like if you actually are caught doing it, you get banned. Well, with me on YouTube, it's sub for sub. Let's set the time for planes. The underdwarves have dug a mine at the hillside. Oh, sorry. Captive mecha gnomes 7 to the keep a mirror to mine the ore. I don't know if gnomes be the best people. Know what they can do with the freedom, but perhaps we can win their help. Okay. I mean, you don't know where the dwarves are? I mean, literally, if you go, like, one level above you, you're in a room full of them. Frostbite on the west part of the Sunfall Drift. Stoneforge has constructed a mine. Yeah, you told me this. Scary looking ore. I mean, maybe it has something to do with that giant mechanoid thing that I see on the map. Maybe they're constructing that. That could... Just an ID I'm spitballing out there. Damn it, I still haven't seen a time lost proto drake around here. I mean, technically, I think we're still in their like flight path, even if we're all the way out here. Wait. Where's the mine at? Was it around here? I don't see it. Stormforge Taskmaster. I mean, there's dark iron ore sample all the way over there. But apparently the gnomes are around here. Nope, just the evil guys. Okay, no, I think that's just bugged. I think if I follow this, I might be actually get to the right place. Because there actually is an entrance over here, I think. Oh god, you guys can't even hear me. I just gotta stop. Gotta stop muting the mic, bro. But the thing is, I have to mute it, otherwise you guys will just hear some disgusting noises as I try to clear my nose. What was I trying to say? I said about how, like, they should honestly make it a profession type of skill. So for, like, the engineers, what you would have is that you'd be able to craft a permanent companion, like a mechanome or a mechanized beast or a mechanized golem, like these things. That would be awesome. And you could summon them as a companion or a pet. And that'd be like for the engineers, or you could have something different for leatherworking, or I'm not even sure what you could do for leatherworking. That would be an interesting ability. Maybe you could make like a healing ability of some sort or something like that. But they should honestly have it. We used to have some professions, and they used to have their own little abilities. Like if you had a gatherer, you know, like a herbalist gatherer, they had a heal ability that activated every 2 minutes that you could activate that would heal you for a little bit and give you like an overtime heal. They should honestly have those. Do they still have them actually? No, they don't. They actually don't have it. They got rid of all the profession. That's kind of bullshit. Less RPG elements. I mean, was it really difficult to balance such a thing? Although, I guess, to be fair, I mean, it heavily incentivized using that. Because, I mean, if you could have an ability that just gave you a free instant heal every 2 minutes, it's kind of overpowered for PvP. But do nobody willing their allies in this between? I mean, half of them just shut down. Sounds like weapons then. As the southwest across the surface plains go, Patsakana neutralizes power and destroy these gifts. Loken and help us snap his strength to the followers. Well, I mean, not really. It looks like your allies are actually able to hold the front pretty damn well. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you're having a hard time. Yeah, I think you're just being pussies. I wish I didn't see the guy. There's a quest over here. What do you have to offer us? With the Lutheran's betrayal, to turn my hammer towards our new foes. I'm not sure why Loken just didn't convert these people into his followers. I mean, I know Loken has an issue with fleshy beings, but these creatures are made out of stone, so I'm not sure why Loken would hate these guys per se. Alright. Just be an asshole to be an asshole. Beautiful. I actually do kind of like their structures too. Like these stone dwarves over here have some actually really nice looking structures. I mean, these look like 7 times better than the actual structures they make for the regular dwarves. Although, to be fair, I know that it was made back in vanilla, but the textures for those, they look like shit. They haven't changed them at all. I'll be honest, anything they did in Cataclysm, they only put a 2-cent effort into. Especially if it's world building. If it's world building in Cataclysm, just give them a solid on their grade card. And why do you have so much HP? Although to be fair, I can't complain. I'm using weapons that are 15 levels too low. And I'm also getting none of these Storm Strike passives. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I just don't have to worry about getting heals anymore. 230, yeah, 100 HP damage. And look at that, just getting healed right back up. Honestly, probably could legit just sit here and auto attack these guys to death with this one buff on. Especially with the Earthen Shield buff on too. But I mean, the 1 hour buff alone could probably make me single-handedly kill these allies with no problem. Yeah, just need your corpse. Ooh. To examine, specifically examine 7 pieces. Why can't I just be this one single piece? I doubt this mismatched armor is going to change a whole lot through the golems. What does this piece of armor do? What do you think it does? It's armor. And if it's made from the bad materials, then I'm more than certain it's meant to be armor that is, well, unable to be attacked upon. It's naturally resistant to the other races. Like, I'm not even sure why I'm walking. This is not a bullshit RP server. Although I imagine there has been a dedicated RPer out there who has walked, like RP walked, to every single quest in the game, casually. Like, imagine doing this in this zone. It would take years to do this. Maybe we should just do PvP like this. Give an extra intimidation factor. I mean, the reason why you want to move fast in regular PvP is just so that you can get behind somebody. Because if you're behind somebody, you get, you know, no missed attacks whatsoever. They can't dodge. But also, if they get behind somebody, they can attack you. So, walking slowly, you're going to get less of that. So don't make it impossible. Although, I guess if you were a... What am I trying to think of? Why am I drawing such a huge blank to this for some reason? I'm thinking... I just had this thought. Where did it go? Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. How do I lose a thought mid-sentence? I'm not that tired and I'm not on heroin. I shouldn't be losing this. Yeah, if you were 11 is diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Third, it's not really funny. You shouldn't be making people with Alzheimer's. They have a serious disease and condition. It's like I doubt they're gonna remember what I said. It's like showing a blind person an offensive picture. I mean, it doesn't affect the target audience. I mean, even if I make a person with Alzheimer's sad, they won't remember it in 2 seconds. They might feel something, but I mean, you can just make them high and it can feel good all the time. And actually, that'd actually probably be kind of interesting. If someone was on Alzheimer's and high as shit, like every 10 seconds, they'd have to think, oh, whew, what the fuck is going on? Oh god. Hey, Twitch, I'm not harassing anybody. No. I probably shouldn't joke like this. For some reason, it is funny to me. That actually goes against the terms of terror violation. Do you have anything left to say before we throw you off this platform for hate speech? Or for transparency's sake. Oh god. To be honest, isn't there like a force emote that actually is still about that transparency thing? Isn't there that thing that hasn't been taken down yet? I mean, as long as you don't call it transparency. Although, to be honest, they even ban emotes over memeable politicians like Kim Jong-un. Although, to be honest, Kim Jong-un is not really a character you don't have to worry about online-wise. It's not like the guy has terribly great internet over there. Surprised still got the phone line dial-up. And I'm surprised this thing has been a consistent thing I can craft out to the entire place. That's actually probably worth a decent amount. And it's actually kind of nice. Everything that you can make a second copy of it, essentially. You can make actually 2 guns out of 1 gun's worth of materials. That's kind of nice. An interesting way to actually get yourself a shitload of free material. I don't know, 2-handed. Can't use. Take all your money, though. Thank you, thank you. It means it radiates negative energy. Negative chi. Oh, so you can just have it analyzed by other people? Okay. Ooh, what do you got here? I mean, I use the heal a lot, and it doesn't have haste, so I'm not too concerned about actually changing it out. Which one's worth more? I'll take that. And to be honest, can't they just conjure more of their beings? I thought both of you were like, one's a machine, one's stone. So I mean, you technically just conjure each other up. You're all just the same shit. It's like if I mine a special ore, I make a stone being. If I mine special metal, I make a metal being. Wouldn't be too hard to do. Armor plated investigated. Oh, that's right. It's up here. I think so. I'm not entirely sure. The quest markers are kind of shit when it comes to actually showing verticality. Oh. Shatters a line of earth in front of you with your main hand weapon, causing 700 damage. And incapacitating an enemy for 2 seconds. That's pretty sweet. That's even sweeter. Oh my god. Fury of Air plus Frostband. Ooh. Oh my. That would be devastating in PvP. You wouldn't be able to even run at negative 60%. Like, you would just be crawling. Crashing lightning also electrifies the ground, leaving an electrical field behind, which damages nanus. Crashing... Crashing... What the fuck is even crashing... What's crashing? Oh, that's what it is. So my AoE can get better. But it only does 50 damage over... That's a shit dot. 50 damage over 6 seconds. So that's what, like 7 damage per second? Jesus. That's 0.01%. That's less than 0.01% of my health. God, that would be nothing. I literally heal for over 1,000. Are you all dead? Or are you just bored? What can you tell me? Whoa, can you tell me? Picking analysis. He's just gonna bang on it? It even did bang. Oh. Oh shit, now I did it. Okay, now that's my RP. That's what I'd like to see. How could they tell malevolent? Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Let's be honest, if the dwarves downstairs could get access to you guys, if they built a ramp up here, I mean, they could get a shitload of this free ore and make some armor plates. I mean, all of them are naked, so could definitely use it. At least, I don't know, make like a giant metal cod piece there, not like sitting out there doing nothing. There we go. I'm actually kind of excited for next passive. This, I want. Fuck Feral Lunge, I want this. Also, I want to get rid of this. This thing's crap. Like, if I have Fury of Air, Feral Lunge is going to be pointless. Well, technically it's the best thing for PvP, but I also have a wolf. So, like, mobility isn't really an issue. Like, if someone runs away, I can run 30% faster than them. And I slow them down at the same time. We must do it immediately. Alright, alright. Time to kill the leaders. Let's see, can you repair my gear? No, you cannot. Yeah, let's get shit-faced. Okay, okay. So I think we'll finish this last quest. I think we'll call it good for tonight, because I actually do need to eat, because I'm getting real fucking hungry. And I also smell like shit. Even for me. Beautiful. We still have only leveled up like twice, though. We leveled up twice in 3 hours. Oh my god. Like, how long have we played this one? We've been on this level for over an hour, and we're only halfway there. I mean, that's what happens when you like reading, and you fuck around a lot. And I mean, I also didn't do a dungeon, and dungeons are like the easiest way to level up. Since killing mobs essentially gives the exact same experience. Is he higher up? Yes, he is. Hello there, pussy whips. There you go, I'll take you with me. And they seem to be magically imbuing their weapons. Nice. So I use this to signal him to attack me. Instead of just having him sit there and spin in circles. I mean, technically, if he doesn't have a vestibule... They just come out of fucking nowhere. It's not like this guy has a lot of HP. I mean, 25,000, that's not that bad. It's like, what, 3 times my HP? 4 times my HP? Is that like 3.2? I am your doom, Valderan. What, that giant thing you made in the mountainside? I mean, considering there's no air defenses in this location, all I would have to do is get like a drake and kill the thing. And there's plenty of drakes around here. That'd actually be kind of disappointing if that's like how you defeat the giant. Is that you just get like a giant drake of some sort, you just sit there and peck it down. It's like, I'd rather just like become a titan or something and kill it. Ooh, we get a nice buff on there too. Decrease spells by 50 cost. That's not bad. I mean, technically you could do this without a flying mount, but that would take legitimately 30 minutes to ride here. Actually, wait, could you even ride here? Technically you could ride here, but look how long that would take. Up there, back down, up again, and all that entire time you're killing a shitload of mobs. And there's no way you can just mount up and ride through there, because you'll just get dismounted. Yes! At least now we can actually start doing the Utgar and shit. I kind of want to do it a few more times before I'm no longer able to. And I definitely will be able to solo it. Requires level 70. It's still a shit dagger. Yeah, it has a little bit of haste and versatility, but I mean... How is a weapon from level 60... Like... I get it, but at the same time... It's like if they had it any other way, where gear barely changes level to level, it would cause it so that by the time you got to level 120, like if there was a significant difference, every item level, eventually by the time you got to level 120, everyone would be doing like 1 billion damage, and the numbers would be so absurdly huge they would mean nothing. Weakened, but if the blower sting is through, we must continue fighting. Well, yes, didn't he just say the giant thing was about to be made, man? Hey, what's up, real? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I thought Vintage Patrick at Never Kiss was a large construction area to the south. No more than a grotesque monstrosity to the keeper, Lokan's cruelty. Now we know the truth. There was actually a means to use this weapon against us and our allies. With unless Iron Colossus to reach completion. In the end of the refuge. Go to Navia's cradle, find the lightning forges of the stone forges others to use, and sabotage them. Aye, I will. Botar's got a good plan. Test dynamite. It's of the iron dwarves in the cradle, but got an idea of my own. A good plan to blank stymite. What does that even mean? Is that a word? How do you pronounce that?
Stymie.
I've never heard of that word before. I got an idea of my own. Work on the Iron Colossus to complete the halt without any artisans. Cradle's kind of south of here. The hill shattering bolt cutters refuge. Go there and slay the stone for artisans. Alright, so you gotta do both things. Kill this everyone you can. Maybe you might stop it. Ooh. I mean, it's a lot of haste. Considering that the stat difference, I mean, I lose more haste than I gain in every other stat category. Fuck it. There's no way in hell I'm using that thing. That dagger shit. Alright. I did say I was going to leave because I do have to eat. It's been a while. But I mean, if you guys actually did like this, I may go back on later to do this. Who knows? Maybe we can do some more here. So I definitely want to thank you all for joining me this evening. If you had fun, by all means follow whatever platform is your favorite. YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. But other than that, there's social media links down below, as well as Discord, if you want to join the community and get notified whenever I go live. Apparently it's really hard to see the Discord links, but whatever. There's not really much I can do. I can't really customize descriptions very well, for some reason. But I think other than that, guys, if you enjoy this, I may do some more. I don't know, it's just WoW questing has never been a thing that actually entertained people. That's why I haven't been streaming a whole lot. It's because I've been just doing leveling. Most people just want to see either dungeons, raids, or battlegrounds. Leveling is not really something people like to watch, especially considering how slow it is. So we'll just see. We'll just see. But other than that, guys, I've had fun, and kisses.